So Black Geyser, Couriers of Darkness. This one is coming out full release here on the 17th, which is just in a couple days here, but we're going to take a bit of an early look at this. This is sponsored by the developers, Grape Ocean Technologies and V Publishing. This is something that they even say themselves. This is something that's very similar to, or not similar, but inspired by, similar to things like Baldur's Gate or like Icewind Dale. If you're into that kind of thing, then you'll be into the kind of this kind of thing. We've got a party of heroes journeying through this fantasy world, and whether we are the good guys or the bad guys is also kind of a thing here. There is sort of it's like a real-time combat, but with pause. So, and we can have up to, I think we have up to 5 party members. We make one guy for ourselves, and then we'll go around later on picking up other folks along the way, and we'll eventually get a party. We'll go into, I guess, libraries, and we will level ourselves up. We'll go to the bar occasionally. We'll eat some, or we'll attack some dinosaurs, maybe eat some if we're lucky, and there we go. So you can see they've got, there's 5 party members there. This one went through Kickstarter a while back, and it hit early access back in August, which I think is when I did a video on it before. And apparently it's got a lot of development going on in the past, 6-7 months, whatever it is. And we're going to check it out. Old school isometric fantasy RPG. Yeah. I love these. There it is. Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale. I love these old-timey ones back in the day. And another thing about this one that kind of separates it is there's like a greed system. Land ravaged by civil war and a mysterious curse of greed. We'll see that. Choices, good or evil, will decide the fate of the Kingdom of Isilmerald. So, like, if we, like, steal and do, if we do what adventurers do, then there's some consequences to it, basically. We can, like, I think it's like, we, like, crash the economy, and there's some interesting things that happen in there. Anyway, let's start a new game, shall we? So we can pick a pre-made person if we wish, but that's kind of boring. Or we can go make our own, so we're going to do that. And I'll show off all the different, there's loads of different classes in here. And now, depending on which race we pick, there's like 5 different races, I do believe. And some races can do certain things, some can't. So you can't be a dwarf.
Rock or breaking skulls. Same to me.
Yeah, we can break skulls, but we cannot resurrect skulls because we can only be certain classes based on which race we are. So like I think when I played this before, I played as a human I think I was a human, it was like a multi-class thing. I was a human necromancer shaman, I think. So you can add multi-class at the start, which is interesting. So like you can have, there's different tiers of magic and all that stuff. So, there's a lot of stuff going on. I think for today, because I've shown off the magic before, I think we're going to... Does she say anything? I want to see if she says something.
I am ready for battle.
What's the female dwarf say?
Breaking rock or breaking skulls.
Ah, nice.
Same to me.
Oh, that's pretty good. All right, we'll be a man dwarf. And what do we want to be? A swindler, you say? Oh, my. Master conmen, they focus less on outright burglary and more on manipulating the weak or greedy. Unlike thieves, swindlers hide in plain sight. Because of this, they are better in open combat, while their plans and machinations unfold in the shadows. El Garu, thank you for the follow. He looks just like... How dare you? So when I was planning this, I was thinking, just, sword and board, go out and bash some things as a dwarf fighter or whatever. But the dwarf swindler does sound all right, doesn't it? I'll show you the other races here. Make sure you see everything. We have elves. We have Feldegugs. Once elven tribes who lived close to the north. They were like imprisoned or something, when their souls are changed. Whatever, those guys. And then we have Rillos, who really like feathers and horns. They're sort of like the orcs. Bear a passing resemblance to elephants. Oh, okay. Can I be one of those guys and a swindler? I can.
Keep your eyes on the coin. Where has it gone?
A convoker. You choose most of the other magical pursuits in favor of summoning capabilities of each spell class. Masters of Adaptation increases. I want one of those. Interesting. Interesting.
Nature
We have
is
the
my
druid.
province.
Oh man, I don't know what I want to be now. Well, we'll stick with the dwarf swindler.
Same to me.
That guy. He's got a fine hat, and I like it. So yeah, you know, let's try this. Let's try going in. You know, typically you go in and bash things, you know, and slay the innocent, and you know all that kind of. But no, today we're going to just steal from the innocent. And see how it goes. We have an allocate button which does it for us because we chose a swindler. It'll kind of pick things for us. Of course, we can do it as we want, but I'm going to leave it as what the game suggests. Supernatural displays a feature of characteristics that elevates them above ordinary creatures. I want to be above ordinary. Value of supernatural increases a character's resistance against various forms of damage. Great. Further special abilities for warriors and outlaws. I'll keep what it gives me. And in my resistance, I'm going to be resistant to poison and acid. I don't care about heat and cold. It's fine. You know what? I'm a weakling. But I will be poison and acid. All right. Next. I can choose a point to allocate in my persuasion, bargaining, persuasion, learning, research, or brewing and drying. I mean, I think we'll go with some bargaining and persuasion. I think is probably good for us. Class specific is hide and sneak, steal and plant item. Yes. Pick locks, shady dealings. Enables additional dialogue choices themed around outlaws. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like to steal and plant things too. Hey, Shul, thank you very much. How many months is that? 5 months. Woohoo! Excellent. Offers the ability to free other characters from their worldly belongings. I mean, when you put it like that, I mean, yeah, sure, okay. Weapons. What are we going to use? What weapon are we going to use? Small blades, throwing things, slings, and foostaballs. Foostaballs. Bow and arrow. I want to throw things. Another one. Baroom Hero. Thank you for the sub. 2 months. Thank you very much. Yeah, I want to be really good at throwing things. I want to throw, like, ninja stars and things. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I do get some... these are abilities. So, like, if we're a mage or whatever, we get spells, you know. I am a fancy guy, and I get skills or abilities. Praise on Tinti is right. Slayer's Intent, what's this do for me? Use the fills the user with a rush of adrenaline, enhancing their physical capabilities and senses for a short while. We got Dirty Blow. Makes the user prepare for a dirty attack against the target, aiming disrupt their ability to fight. Yes. For the eyes. Attempts a ranged attack, a ranged attack aimed at the target's eyes. Yes. That is what I forget that one. We're going for the eyes. Makes a prepare a particularly potent attack against the target, aiming for their vitals. No, we go for the eyes. Yeah, we go. If I get the ability, we go. We don't fight. Yeah, praise on Tinti is right. We go for the eyes. All right, my main color is going to be. Where's pink? I will be. Brass is cool. We'll go brass. My minor color is going to be maybe a little bit of raven. My skin color is a nice bisque. I like that. Makes me a little hungry. My eye color, we'll go with red. My hair color, I want some golden hair, and I want some locks. You know, like that, and I want a beard. Okay, who do I look like? Where's the dwarves at? Where's this guy? He might work. Yeah, you know what? He actually works pretty well. Yes. Yes, I want that guy. That guy's perfect. Okay. My name's Nook. And my voice. Give me something else.
Yeah, it's nice to be needed.
What? Where's a will? Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Scholar.
I await your instructions.
No.
Speak your mind.
Why not?
I'm gonna go with brute because it's great. I'm gonna go with classic difficulty. What do we got? So we got story, classic, veteran, and courier. Okay, we'll go with classic. You like gallant? Hey, Cormac, how's it going?
I'm listening. need only ask.
It does kind of fit, doesn't it? It does kind of fit. All right, next. So there's me. I like it. I like it. Main quest guidance? Yeah, we probably should do that. Make sure I know what I'm doing here. I think I played through the early bits here before, but we can see it again. Apparently there's been a lot of updates and all that later on in the game. So this game is out here on the 17th. It's $5 cheaper now. When it comes out, it's going to be $30. So it's going to go up in price at full release. But right now it's $25.
Oh, why didn't I look here first? And more to the point, why must I come fetch you for every little thing?
Who are you?
Har, you are so very droll.
I think it is all
You
voiced.
better hope Lord Espen is in as
turn this up
good
a little bit.
humor today. You do know this is the day the Lords of Isilmerald are visiting. Oh, please don't answer.
I'm sorry,
The
Baleen.
Lords are already here.
Already
waiting
here?
to be served.
Okay, we gotta go serve the table. Cause I'm gonna turn that up a little bit. I want characters up. Okay. All right, received a quest. Press O. Whoops. All right, so we'll go through some of this stuff here. We have side quests, we have a journal, we have a compendium, we've got a greed meter. So this is the thing that's sort of, this is this game's thing, global greed level is faint. The curse of greed currently affects the world in Yarangale faintly. It can barely be felt, but those with a keen sense might start to feel its effect. Costs of living are on the rise throughout Yarangale, and albeit ever so slightly. So, like, whenever we, do greedy things, stealing and that kind of stuff, it ups the greed level, which also sways our greedy or generous party thing, or vilified or idolized, or how famous we are. I guess it all sort of, figures into that in some way. We walk around this way. I do have a inventory thing here. We can brew something, apparently. We can do some drying as well. We can also go for the eyes, which we will. Look at my fancy little dress I got there. We can rest. No, we'll go and head in here. Map. Yep, there's a map. We can see what we can look at. We have the main gate. We have South Gate. We have the Espen Mansion and the Orb of Mesmerizing Colors. Ooh, I like colors.
Hurry it up, please.
The world let me be for a few minutes. Don't you have work to do? Oh, all right. Oh, fine. I did this. Okay. There's a tab to highlight objects. Ah, excellent. Let's go in here. We can sense inflation. Yes. Hey, Kevin, how's it going? We can smell it. Our gas price is up again. Something in the air. Oh, man, I got 4 praise on teeth right in a row. Excellent. Make haste, Nook. Guests are waiting. Oh, all right. Look, I get it. Characters in our room is now highlighted. Yep, I'm there. Things we can go do is over there. We got to go over here. I remember this.
At once.
Over here. I remember this whole thing.
Hello. Didn't Baleen give you your instruction?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening. Baleen? What did you want? Maybe she wants me to go to the parlor. I don't remember what she said. Her character's room is now highlighted on the local map. Is it? Oh, right there, the circle. I see it. So we gotta go get our stuff. Let's go over here. Also, we can take. Hey, look, there's coins in that. I'll take it. Ooh, yeah. You know what? I don't mind if I do. There's some fancy gloves. Ooh, keep my fingers toasty. All right. Let's go. Is this my room? Nothing we can loot in here, though. Maybe we can go a little back. Maybe this way. Looks like I got. Okay, I'll take that. And ooh, all kinds of good stuff. And a magical bracelet. Quick, we go to I. Yeah, let's go pop this stuff on. So I'll put cold resist. Good, we need that because I don't really like cold. There we go. We'll wear the. What is this? This is a commoner's gambeson. We're wearing a serving gambeson. It seems to be the exact same thing as mine, but heavier. I'll wear a bracelet. Yeah. I got some stones. I got a sling, right? Because I'm a. Is that throwing? Slings and foostables. No, I'm not. I'm a thrower, so I've got... Here, just throw the rocks. Also equip it. Okay. Go to the meeting room and find Baleen. She is... Oh, now she's over there. All right, all right. So we can find more stuff, though. There's books and all kinds of things we can go steal. I'm not sure if this affects the greed in the world. We can go rummage through the couch. All right. Excuse me, Beth. I got things to steal. Maybe not. What's in the books? Ooh, a spell. A spell of Identify? Well, all right. Well, okay. Another potion. A scroll of healing potion, I guess. Something about the tables. Yeah, we're going now. Let's go over here. Ooh, more stuff. Probably shouldn't be stealing all this stuff. But I'm really curious to see what that greed's going to do for me. Because I think last time I played, I think the greed mechanic was like there, but it wasn't really there. When I played in early access. So I'm eager to see what we can do to the world. You know what I mean? Let's go walk on over here. It's a fancy looking griffin you got there. Baleen? Hey, Baleen.
Hello.
Hello.
At last. Ugh, don't go twisting an ankle in all your hurry. You take care of the drinks. Lord Woolcraft and Lady Larenthal prefer wine. Lord Joran would like ale. Lady Virulin and Lord Espen want mead. Go!
Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Well, looting panel, we can take all this stuff. Yeah, yep. Give me all that. We gotta go give it to these people, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think it really...
Ugh, the carriage
didn't
was
really matter.
quite stuffy. And my throat is sorely parched.
Your mead?
Just what I wanted for...
Hello.
Who are you?
The staff.
Woolcraft?
I was starting to wonder
your
if
ale, sir.
can't find good servant.
Okay.
Do you need?
You're here. Finally.
Your wine, sir.
I must have a talk with Baleen.
Okay, you do that.
Hello. Yes, get on with it.
Wine?
I
for the lady?
suppose you expect me to toss you a coin for doing your job.
Yes. Where's my coin?
Hello? Well?
Mead, sir.
Never touch the stuff.
Okay, you shouldn't have ordered it then. All right.
Shall we do business, gentlemen? Gentle lady.
Yes, let's.
Let's chat a
We
little
are
while.
convened to discuss the situation with Daron Gould. What has been rumored and suspected for so long has finally come to pass. A council of nobles with mining interests in the town have declared themselves independent from the crown of Isilmerald.
Well, outrageous.
I don't like this dirty business. Sending a list of grievances to the king. Sounds more like the actions of a bunch of uppity peasant farmers than nobility. There are ways these things are done.
Filthy peasants.
And there are ways that kingdoms may crumble. I understand your feelings on the matter, Lady Larenthal. But Daron Gould enjoys the sympathies of many important persons here in the north, and I number myself among them. What's more, there have already been defections among the Isilmerald nobility, most recently Aldnar.
Yeah, I'm an hour early tonight because of daylight savings.
She speaks of your son, Lord Espen, who chose to forsake his birthright to join the rebels.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Lady Larenthal, for reminding me. And I'll thank you, Lady Virulin, not to speak his name on this estate, nor in my hearing again.
Oh, why, I will...
But you won't.
Whatever the loyalties of, the young Lord of House Espen, the southern nobles have many legitimate complaints.
I remember this voice actor
Heavy,
before.
some say ruinous taxation, delayed shipments thanks to the Crown's regime of inspections and checkpoints, the King's insistence that Daron Gould's military, even the town watch, must be trained in the north. It's quite a list.
Quite a list.
Yes, it's all very sad. I'm sure they toss and turn the night away on their beds of gold bars. Taxation and bureaucracy are simply the facts of managing a prosperous nation, of keeping our enemies at arm's length. How long would their precious mines keep producing without the king's protection?
Did you know, I heard this rebellion was prompted in part by a belief making the rounds in Daron Gould that the king himself is cursed.
The king?
Oh my! What exceptional nonsense!
Have they been breathing the fumes of their own minds?
All right, very amusing. But like Lady Varellen, I am not unsympathetic to our southern friends. Surely some of Isilbright's rules and dictums could be culled, especially if it means avoiding war. A much more costly proposition than losing a handful of coin in taxes.
Bet I could swindle some coins out of these rich folks.
Wise counsel, my friend, but I fear the time for compromise is already past. The message from Daron Gould was deliberately provocative, leaving the king no way to negotiate or save face. The time has come, lords and ladies, for us to commit our forces and our purses to our rightful liege and crush Daron Gould. Or...
Oh, he gets to talk some more.
Throw in with the rebels. They have the gold, they have a well-trained army, and, most importantly, they control the mines. In a conflict of any significant length, having control of the source of the kingdom's metals means they must only outlast the North, rather than outright defeat her.
You there. What is your opinion on recent developments?
Me?
You're asking the errand boy?
Yes.
What does...
What?
Kindly do not interrupt me
Yeah, you tell her.
while sitting at my table, Lady Larenthal. Well, speak up.
Peaceful solution? Crush the rebellion? Or stay out of it? I think a peaceful solution is best. No. I think I'll stay out of this.
Yes. A wise man must always be cognizant of his own ignorance. Thank you for reminding us all of that fact.
Oh, you know, that's what I'm here for. I quite like the
My
voice acting as
ladies,
well.
my lords,
I joke,
we
but I
are
quite
under
like it as well.
attack. Please take shelter at once. Perhaps the cellar. You may wish to arm yourselves, my lords.
Under attack by whom?
They make no secret of their allegiance. They fly the banners of Daron Gould.
Who leads them?
That one was far at the back. All I could see of him was his vibrant red hair like a flame.
Aldana.
Well, how much time we got?
Too little, I'm afraid. Their numbers are overwhelming. We were forced to fall back to the main gate, and they're already...
Surely they will listen to reason, wherever they're from.
They won't kill us out of hand like so many soldiers. They wouldn't dare. Right?
Calmly, my friends. Let's all go out to meet them. They're not bandits after all.
Yes, go ahead. You have my blessing to speak on my behalf if it's of any use.
Yeah, you go first is what he's saying.
You? What? Where are you going?
Come with me. Make haste.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm coming.
There?
Let the old man handle it. Let me loot a little bit real quick. Oh, there's nothing in there. Oh, nothing in there. There you go.
You and you lot with me.
I'm trying to loot. Oh, what is it, my lord? What sound?
The main gate has already been breached. The House of Espen is about to fall to the agents of Daron Gould. Now, never mind that. Just follow. And you, you've always been a first-rate skulker at keyholes.
Excuse me?
Yes, your weird hobbies are no secret to me. Best not face armed soldiers head-on. But do what you can.
I like your confidence. I'm gonna steal this. Okay. Steal more things. And, ooh. Okay, I stole some things. Let me pop some things on my body real quick. That, and that's all I have, right? That's a pity ring. What's a pity ring? Oh, it's a mushroom. Okay. Where will we go? We got the gate, right? Where'd he go? He ran off.
I will lead.
Oh, somebody. Oh. This way, Nookie says. Okay. You sure about this? Okay, combat has started, so we can, like, pause. So it's real time, but we can pause, though. When I get more characters, I'll be able to, like, you know, move them around or whatever. But let's get them. I have... How do I fire this guy? I can smack him with my sling, right? Get that guy back there.
I shall not flag until we prevail.
Missed him. Oh, she looks scary. She says scary words, too. Take that. Oh, 3 damage. I want to go for his eyes. Go for his eyes. You missed. Go for his eyes. Oh, we got him. Got him. Oh, I got her. All right. Go for the eyes. No. Oh, I got her.
As you say.
Oh, man. It's got to be painful. Oh, look. Ooh. 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 I'll be there in a second. I'll be right there. Who?
I stand
My life.
with the king.
Okay, not mine. Ooh, I'm gonna get rich off of this. Where'd they go? Where'd you guys go? There you are. Well, they're not letting us get past. Uh-oh.
No one stands against steel.
Guess I only get 3 of those things each day. Or each rest or whatever. We got this. Oh, yeah. These days ain't nothing. Ooh, and they're rich. Guard the door with your life, Nook. Come with me. Oh, guys, guard this door with your knife. With your life, period. Nook, come with me. I like the sound of that better.
Once.
Okay, here I come.
Now listen to me. Listen closely.
Okay.
This is important.
Oh, I understand.
For Lady Espen was the love of my life. My one love.
Is this the time for this?
There was nothing arranged about our betrothal.
Can we talk about your dead wife some other time, sir?
We haven't time for your smart remarks.
Not smart.
You never
Scared.
saw her yourself. Not that you'd remember. But if you had, she... Gods damn these Deronguld swine. Behind me is my dressing chamber. Go fetch my sword from there.
I'm no soldier. Perhaps I will be spared if I surrender.
They will cut you down as surely as they will me.
Oh, okay. Oh, what'd you do that for? Uh-oh.
Found you at last, Father. Didn't figure you would try and hide from your fate.
To be betrayed by my own son. Who wouldn't hide from such a terrible end?
I've learned a few things, you see. Things your priests and men-at-arms could never teach. I have gained a new perspective. Seen the truth of this world.
Yeah,
so,
what is it?
You were not even paid in coin to turn traitor against your own house. Only pretty words. Kill me if you wish, but I promise it will avail you nothing. Every man pays for his sins, my son, and the price of a sin such as this, well...
Hey, Joe Bird, how's it going?
Enough of your piety. It sickens me. But your last decision, at least, is the correct one. Hold still.
Don't do it.
Father.
Don't do it. No. Spooky music. Nook, he says. Oh, no.
Don't worry, my child. Your hardships are over for today.
Oh, man, my whole heart couldn't take it. Okay, well, there we go. I wonder if this will be Steam Deck playable. I don't know. You know, I would imagine that most things that come out will be Steam Deck. I guess it depends on how well the Steam Deck goes over. From the reviews I've seen, it seems to be going over well. I've only seen a couple reviews, but the couple that I have seen seem to really like it. I'm eager
Get up, lazy
into it.
boy. It's time to go to bed.
Lord Espen, I have to go back. Come now, you'll be staying right here in my hut. Looks like you suffered a nasty blow to the head. How did I get here? I brought you here.
But no more questions for tonight. There's a cot over there. You should try to get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow will be a very, very long day.
Okay. Send your character rest by clicking on the rest button. Resting will replenish some of your character's health and store and ability uses. Sleeping in the wilds comes at a risk. Hello, kitty. Can I pet you? Hello, kitty.
At once.
Oh, I guess I won't pet the kitty.
Feeling well?
Get some sleep. Oh, all right. All right.
Wake up. Lazy. Always sleeping, this one.
You told me to go to
Must
sleep.
have been raised by dream
Don't be
wraiths.
so mean. I was raised by... Well, just because you've cleverly never heard of beauty sleep. Oh, clearly never heard of... Oh, man. Burn. Oh, if you got any ethics at all, you'll help an old woman around the house.
Now, how about you make yourself useful and weed the garden?
Just give me a few more hours of sleep, please. I won't hear of it, she says. You'll get your rest when you've earned it. I'm making stew this evening. You'll be helping. I need you to find some things for us.
Take a look at this list. Once you've read it, let me know, please.
Okay. Gather a handful of bruise root, a brown stem mushroom, and a slab of fox meat. Okay, look at all this stuff I got. I have so much stuff. I got a claymore. Yeah. Alright, ooh, I got a wand. A staff, I mean. Can I use it? Identify. Oh, it's a brilliant sapphire staff. Hey. I'm a throwing kind of guy. But that seems pretty cool. Can I use this? I don't know any spells. Well, what's it do for me? I think I just use it as whacking people right now. Okay. Take a look at this bracelet then. +1 to focus. Hey, you know what? Yeah, I'll wear that. Or is that a bracelet? That's what it was. Yeah. Who's that? Rev. Or Mr. or Mrs. Anonymous. Thank you very much for the gift sub. I got so much loot. Okay. I'm happy with this. I'm gonna keep my sling in my pocket. Oh, it already is. Never mind. Okay. You mind if I rob you a little bit? What you got in there? A powder of annoyance. Yeah, okay. That's... Take a quick look here. And some weevils. So, I've been a little bit stealing. How's the greed meter looking? 55. What was it before? Was that what it was at? I'm still at 0. Seems to be swaying a little bit greedy, though. So keep an eye. Remember that number, 55. We'll see if it sways any way as I go steal some stuff. What do you got there? Infusion of berry juice recipe. Sure. Magical forces keeping the door shut. Oh, I have to tell her I read it.
What do you need? Oh, good. You know how to read.
Was it 55 before?
I have something that will help you gather what we need without hurting yourself too much.
Okay.
Here, put these on.
Given an item with special attributes. Ooh, some fancy gloves. Gardening gloves. All right. Oh, yeah, my brewing and drying experience is very good. Okay.
Good. You put your gloves on just like the rest of us. All fingers at the same time. You weren't trying to put them on one finger at a time, were you?
I don't think she's very nice. Off with you when you've got everything on the list. Come back.
By the way, be careful of the creatures in the forest. They can be a bit bitey. Take this staff as well. It should come handy, should you?
Okay, I'll take a staff. What kind of staff is it? Ah, that's garbage. Traveler's cane? That's not a staff.
Off I go.
All right.
At once.
Hello.
Yes?
Greetings, fellow traveler. I'm Volandir. Please forgive me. I'm confused. I'm not well just now. Druidic order sent me to heal this forest. There is an invasive species of spider I am to cleanse, but they have unfortunately got the better of me. I've been severely bitten, and they are venomous as well. I cannot continue approaching. I considered approaching the cabin, but I was repulsed. Yellow spiders are destroying the natural balance in the area, and I'm too weak to fight them now. Perhaps you could finish this good work on my behalf. It's like a Tom Sawyer kind of thing going on here. You are foolish to confide in a stranger in the wilds, let alone admit that you are weak and defenseless. Attack! Tell me more about these spiders. Different chapters of my order have been reporting the disturbing trend in Yarangel's forests. New and previously unknown species are moving in and mindlessly devouring and destroying our natural resources. Say agreed is a concept unknown to such simple creatures, yet the coordinated manner in which they are driving out the local fauna and hoarding food and territory into no purpose strongly suggests that there is a motivator. That is the motivator. They must be driven out before the damage becomes irreparable. Well, I know how you got poisoned. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Sure. Thank you for serving the Green Mother. There are 4 places in the forest where the infestation is thickest. The colony in the north, south, a bunch near the conspicuous bush. Also to the south. Okay.
Off I go.
So I gotta go get some of that probably. Let me go whack these spiders real quick. Can I whack them? With oh.
I shall not flag until we prevail.
Where's my health? I don't see my health. Oh, I think it's under my face. Take that, spider. And that. Oop. There we go. Okay. Easy quick switch back and forth there. What we got there? We got a berry juice and a cure-all potion. All right. Buddy, you could have looked in that basket. You would have been all right. So let's switch over to this. And how do I tell it to whack that? What's the shortcut for that? Click on it and then oh. Are you nice? Oh, you're nice. Okay, I'll take some moon gliders. Don't need that. I need maybe some mushrooms. Ooh, got dark. Brownstone mushrooms, that was one that I needed. Open your map to find the stuff. So yeah, that's one there. We gotta go over there too. It's glowy over here.
There?
Hey, Duvillage, how's it going? What we got over there? We got some bruise roots. And oh, there's a fox. We gotta go get that guy. Collect this meat for the crone. Do this by ordering the character to attack it, then looting the corpse. Or a spell. How can I just...
No one stands against steel.
I'm gonna run out of rocks here. How do I attack him? Ah, okay. What's the button for that? Left control. Alright. Take that. I don't feel so good. He apparently didn't have... Oh, yeah. Give me your meat. What do I need? What do I need here? Handful of bruise roots. I have all of it, don't I? Yeah, I got all of it. Okay. Yeah. Forget this guy and his dumb spider quest. That ain't my job.
I will lead.
Let's head back in here.
Feeling well?
Mm-hmm. Fresh harvests. It's all there. Yes, perfect. Tell me what's in my pack. What isn't? Huh? Let's say it's just a feeling. Like everything is where it should be. If it's easy to accept, I've spent many long days sniffing around. My nose knows. Oh, how can she tell? I'm getting kind of hungry. Let's have a look.
What? What's this? Did you forget to make these herbs edible, child? Come now, you must dry them to bring out the flavor. Surely you've cooked before.
You didn't say I had to cook.
I have to wonder what that Lord Espen even had your tutors teach you at his fancy estate. Oh, well,
He's
take
dead.
this candle and get to drying.
Then crush the dry herbs into powder, so we have something to season the stew with. All right. We gotta go drying. First, you need to open your inventory screen. Go to drying, and I pop these guys into there, and these guys into there, and I dry them. Oh, the heater device. Start drying. Okay, they're dry now. Your candle has been consumed to process. Lanterns on the other hand can be used indefinitely. Okay. Start crushing. Okay. Smash, smash, smash. Let's collect them up. We need to cook them now, right? Talk to her.
Good, well and dried. Give me just a moment and...
Okay.
There, it's on the fire. Now we have a few precious moments to spare. We should talk.
Hello?
About talking.
Well, talk about talking. What do you mean? What do you think I mean, child? I'm confused. Stop with the riddles, old woman. There's never enough time. Our time would be better served discussing matters of import. Very good. I think you're already have the hang of it. In case that was a fluke, the idea is this: taking the time and effort to gain knowledge or even learning a skill will benefit you greatly in the difficult times ahead. Close attention to what you might uncover in conversations through wit or charm. Can we just talk normally without subtext? All right. Who are you? Afraid there's one question I can't answer. What is it I must accomplish? Pardon me, I misspoke. There are two questions I cannot answer. Why are you keeping me here? You weren't ready for Aldnar's attack on his father's manor. I don't believe you were ready for the chaos of the world, and it was when I pulled you from it. Did you save me? I kept an eye on Lord Espen. He was a force of balance in Isilmerald. His death means the balance has failed. So it happens that I have a soft spot for young people of potential. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and I saw a chance to aid you. I'm hungry. Okay.
Now, there's something you should know.
Yes?
When you leave here, the world you knew yesterday will be gone.
Go on.
The attack on the Espen estate was only the first spark of a consuming fire, I am afraid. Much will be lost to strife and war. There are worse things than war, though. There is something you must understand before you leave here.
Yeah?
A great and terrible curse has fallen over Isilmerald and much of the rest of Erengal. It drives men and women to madness. It starves the prince and turns the pauper to a life of desperation.
Yeah, that reminds me, there's some weirdo out there talking about spiders.
It is the essence of avarice itself. A curse of greed spreads through the land.
Greed isn't a curse, it's just a vice. Ordinarily, you'd be right.
But this is no normal greed, no. There is magic behind it. No mere apprentice's cantrip either. It is most dangerous, and you must understand that. Ah, the stew is done now. Just let it cool.
Okay. Getting a good look at you now. You are a bit of a scofflaw, aren't you? I never scoff. I mostly chuckle. When I first saw you, I knew you were a chucklehead by nature, laughing at the tombstone, doubtless. None of that here, though. See my cat, Rux. Don't enter that. Of course you don't see the cat, but he sees you. I see the cat. Now, see the cabinet in the corner there? I'd like you to try hiding behind it. Once you've lightened your step and slowed your breathing, make your way to the other side of the room. By that chest. If Rux sees you, you need to start over. I'm gonna learn how to be sneaky. Okay.
At once.
Oh, you know what? I've been here before. In the tutorial lands. I played this game before. And I was a mage, and so I had to do like magey things. So this time, because I'm a sneaky, I have to do sneaky things. Kind of being detected. Where am I supposed to go here? Where do you want me to go? Click the sneak bug of Comes capable of moving around in stealth, untouched by friend or foe. Open the skills bar above the portrait row and click the sneak button to enter stealth. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. Aha. For the fun part, open the chest. I'm certain you know how. So it's locked. Let's go ahead and unlock the chest. Okay, you know how to use your fingers. Where are we? We've done it. The stew is cooked and cooled. Here, boy.
I see that look in your eye again. No more questions for today. Eat your stew and get some rest.
Okay. Can I have what's in here? What is that? Leather armor. Don't mind if I take that, do you? I'm clearing too much stuff. Maybe I'll give you a couple of these things back. How much is this worth? Do we know? Price is 30. This is price what? 40. It's probably better than what I got though. Right? Yeah, it's actually worse at stabbing and pulse and blow. Not really that much better. Slashing is good, but that's it. Alright, you know what? I don't want it. I don't want this hammer either. Or that shield. Just because they're heavy.
Feel free to take a rest if you need.
Oh, rest. Okay. Can I eat? Alright, we'll rest.
Good morning. I fear that our time together is nearing an end.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. Merely passing the time. Just a bit of it. I need to be certain you're ready to face the world. Am I ready? Yes. As ready as one can be. Is that all?
Yes, that is the gist of it. Things were put in motion all over Yerengel since I plucked you from your father's house.
You're insane, old woman! Perhaps. I've been here alone too long. I'm not even a human. How could he be my father? Pardon, child, I do not wish to explain how babies are made. I trust you know, but your mother was indeed not a human. Deities of Yerengel were your mother's midwives. They had a purpose in mind for you, and they had to secure your safety so that you could live up to that purpose. You were born into a treacherous world, my dear, and it was very important you not be recognized as Espen's heir before the time was right. As the gods peered through the veils of the void, they saw that a dwarven child would be stout, strong, and resilient, fit to prosper in an age of turmoil. That's why you were formed so perfectly in the image of your mother. As well, the closely guarded secrets of your mother's connection to Lord Espen ensured your safety until now. We haven't the time to go into the story in greater detail, but you're a true heir of Lord Espen. Understand why Lord Espen paid you so much attention despite your servitude. Other servants surely did not receive the same education or the same favors, nor did anyone else in this house excepting your half-brother Aldnar. He killed my father. He did, and that is why that is the world I must send you back into. One where the sole heir of Lord Espen committed patricide. One unaware yet hostile to your existence. Okay, I'm leaving. Okay.
Be safe, my child.
Alright, bye. Can I pet the kitty yet? No.
Off I go.
Got little sparkles there. Let's go take a look at it.
I await your instructions.
Oh, I leveled up. Okay. Yeah, let's get a little more bargain and persuasion. And we're gonna go in on this whole shady dealing stuff. I think. I'm good at throwing things. I have a sling. I don't know what I'm gonna throw though. I do have a staff. Maybe I should learn to use a staff. I got that cool staff. Put a point into that. And more throwing, because we're gonna find something that goes into throwing. And then I'm gonna go for more. I'm going for the eyes. Another point into eyes. This guy's still here?
At once.
Aren't you like dead yet? World greed grew by 50. Oh, is that like a? Yeah, it's 105 now. Okay. So that one's done. He wants me to go and... I gotta kill more spiders is what he wants me to do. I mean, I guess we could do that. My job is to go to Isilmerald. Which is where? Is that Isilmerald? We don't know where that is. Okay. We're at the hidden cabin right now, right? Cool map. I like it. Alright. We'll figure that out, I suppose. We'll go whack some spiders. There's that poor little wolf.
Off I go.
Ooh, these are scary looking spiders. What was it? Control? I don't have anything. I don't have any. Oh, I do have rocks. Okay. Got 50 rocks. I guess it doesn't stack. Okay. Let's get him. Take that. I level up again? Oh,
I'm listening.
Man. I will take more bargaining persuasion. We're going to go all in on that. And these shady dealings. I can also steal. Let's try stealing some things. And I suppose I can put a point into my sling because that's what I don't know. Do I want to do that? I'm gonna learn how to throw stuff.
There?
I'll take that.
I shall not flag until we prevail.
Got him. Hello, Mr. Fox. I'm just out killing spiders. Don't mind me. Was there another one? Back over here. Where's that other spider at? Exit over there. Okay, let's go look over here. Hey, buddy. Oh, I resisted poison. Good, good. Okay. You said there's some by a bridge. Right? What are you? More of those butterflies? Lots of spiders over here.
No one stands against steel.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Or rocks. Okay, switch back over here. Get that guy. Got him. Come on, don't stop missing. Oh, got him. I'll take some mushrooms with me. So we got some junk over here.
I will lead.
I'll take those. All right, are we done? Yeah, quest updated, done. There's a bridge. That's the bridge we're talking about, I guess. You can take a look here. No, I guess not. 4 areas, so I guess we got one more. Must be this one. All right, spiders.
I fear neither pain nor death.
Any more of you? Oh, yeah. What if I can just throw these rocks?
As you say.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to this guy. I think I got everything. Let's go over here. There's more stuff I can pick up, but let's see if we finish this quest here. This baby that doesn't want to do his job.
Hello.
Yeah, I got him. Thank you for your help. I need more time to recuperate, but I believe I will recover eventually. Take this antidote. Oh, why didn't you take that yourself? I had more than I need already, and the spiders are gone. You will make better use of it. I don't need a vial of your spit mixed with herbs. Your other gear will come in handy, however. I'm barely able to stand, but nevertheless, I shan't take your threat lying down. If you're hoping for easy riches, you're about to be disappointed. Are you gonna... What? Look, buddy, don't you know what a joke is?
You dare face me?
Oh, he's gonna do it. Well, don't do that.
I will lead.
Look, it was just a joke. It was just a joke. Oh, he's gonna throw a scorpion at me. I don't feel so good. It's just a joke. Where's that thing? I want to... Oh, relaxation. I need the... Where's that? There it is. Cure all. Right? Healing points? No. I want... Is it this one? Healing. Drink it! Thank you. Now move. Move. Okay, smack that thing. I'm gonna die! Whoa. I was just playing around, sir. Oh, that guy. Man. That guy. That's nasty. Game's trying to teach me a lesson, I think. Don't be a jerk. I go out, kill all the spiders. I expect a little something more than a bottle of his spit in return. And what do I get?
I await your instructions.
I get jerk. Okay, we'll put some more things in slings. That's what I'm using, so we'll do that. And then we'll go for the eyes. All right. Let me get out of this place. I'm not helping this guy this time. I'm not helping him. Let's go. I guess we're going to go this way. There was an exit over here. Spiders, go chew on that guy. I don't like him. Okay, so we are... We're at the hidden cabin, right? How do I know where to go? Oh, the Espen Estate. Is that our only option here? Isn't that where we just were? Oh, the Merchant's Road. Let's go to the Merchant's Road, I suppose. No, different exit for that one. Can I do it here? Travel to a neighbor to unlock this area. Where am I supposed to go then? Alright, well, I guess I won't go out north. Alex, it says it's right over there, but I guess it's not. I guess it's the wrong one. Like if I go here.
Off I go.
Same one, right? Yeah, different exit. So let's go south. Man, it gets dark quick around here. Who's that? Rain the red-nosed reindeer. Thank you for following. Oh, you dang spiders! Look, I don't have any problem with you.
I shall not flag
I think we're on the same side, actually. I'll take the level up though. No biting. No biting. I need to find some stronger party members. That's what I need. Someone to stand in the front line while I throw my rocks. Okay.
I await your
I'll
instructions.
take some more bargaining, and I'll take some stealing, and I'll take some. Oh, I'll do some sling stuff, I guess. Is there an exit over here?
There?
Maybe we need to cross the bridge. Let's try this one. Okay, now we can go here. All right. Wonder when. I guess we have to unlock something before we can go north there. We'll be coming back to this cabinet at some point. I think when I played before, I think I played to here. I think it's as far as I got to. So I think this is all new stuff for me.
At once.
Okay, let's keep on walking down the road. Seems a peaceful place. There's some bees in there. I love collecting bees. Oh, hello, sir. Don't mind if I do. Oh, he's actually naked now. Sorry, buddy. I'm overburdened now. We'll put on what I can. These are new boots. I got thick leather boots. These are some metal plated greaves. They're way better. Yeah, I'll wear some of those. No, I can't. I'm a swindler. Alright, what about this thing? Can I wear this? No, I can't wear that one. I can't wear medium armor at all. Alright. How do I get rid of it? Can I just, like, drop it? This stuff's probably pretty fancy. $100! I should keep that. Drop the garbage. I'm still overburdened.
Off I go.
I don't know if it's a good idea to be collecting all this stuff, but that seems like a lot of money. Hello.
I'm listening. A sorry sight it is. Puh.
Helgen Har? Do you have some part in this?
No. The wars of men are none of mine. Praise the stone. I am Helgenhar. Call me Helg if that's too much of a mouthful.
You calling me dumb?
Is that a serious question? Even a league beneath the Skag Mountains, everyone knows of the war.
Ooh, like shady dealings. So typical. I can take a short break from civilization and all hell breaks loose. Indeed, now that you're back, you'll want to keep your wits about you on these roads.
Anyway, this was one of the smaller battles between Isilbright and Deran Gould.
Since we're on the same road, why don't we work together? I was thinking the same thing, but by both habit and predilection, I'm always careful of my companions. Tell me what brings you out of this desolate road alone. I can tell my story. I desire to avoid nosy strangers poking about my business. I'm a simple traveler like you, sir. Forgive me, but I cannot believe that. First, you're not equipped for sleeping outdoors, and second, you look like as you've never once done it. I'll ask again. Fine, I'll tell you.
Wow, that's quite a tale.
Yeah.
If I was a bard, I'd be taking notes right now. Huh.
Hey, Skull, how's it going?
It's to reason that with your father dead, you are the heir to his estate.
I'm not sure what I should do about it. You need to claim it yourself. No one's gonna walk up and hand it to you. So only there was somewhere we could answer all my questions.
This is the road to Isilmerald, you know. Capital of Isilmerald, and also the world capital of noble titles.
These Hall of Records boast the largest collection of histories in Erangel. I myself am planning to research some family matters. Seems like a good place to go. Want to join me?
Excellent.
All right. Tell me your story, buddy. I want to hear your whole story, rather than you.
I'm listening.
All this. So what are you? We have a new companion. So in the companion menu, it might run through this. We can talk to him. Oh, there we go. We can ask him. Okay, let's go. So we've got, where is it at here? My character sheet, party sheet. So we have a party manager. Is this where we do this? Yeah. So we can set up like our formation that we walk in. We can also set like what we do. So this guy, old Helgenhar here. Is he defensive? Is he going aggressive? Is he a hold position kind of guy? You know, that's all. I don't know what he is. I should probably look at that.
Go ahead.
What are you? You are a fighter. You should. Yeah, don't be no defensive. You get in there and you attack things. You see his skills, his weapons. He's a battle axe kind of guy. Looking kind of naked there, buddy. You want some cool gear? Can I trade with you? How do I swap with you?
I await your instructions.
This to you somehow. There you go. Yeah, there you go. And there's some good stuff there. And what else you got?
Neat.
Yeah. So, is this better than what you got? No. No, better dodge, but that's about it. Actually, I got some good stuff. What about them booties? Yeah, where are those? Okay, I'll get you a new dress here pretty soon. All right, let's go.
Go.
I'm listening. There?
Let me pick some flowers here while I'm at it. Hello.
Hello.
Good day, kind sir, says Gavin. Gavin, you're here in the game. On your way to Isilmerald, I warrant a wise choice given the circumstances. It's been several days since I fled Darren Gould. I was already doubtful of our chances against Isilmerald before the War Council decided to make its move, but when the plague struck, I grew certain I was on the wrong side. Plague? How can you not have heard? Have you been living at the bottom of a sea? Darren Gould declared war on Isilmerald a few days back, and it's already gained a foothold in the south of the kingdom. Militarily, it was quite the feat. Terrible illness began to rage across the city almost immediately. Citizens had been taking their beds several weeks before. I took it as a sign to leave town, but you don't go calling me a coward. A merchant has no true home anyway, and that's how I look at it. And you know, I managed to bring some of my wares with me from Darren Gould. Care to take a look? What you got? Tell me what you got. Would you like to buy some things? Okay, so he has all this stuff. I have all this stuff. Would you like to? Yes. Yes. You can have all this stuff. I got some infantry arming swords. They're worth 20. I'm gonna be rich. A maple short bow. Yep. You can have that. Do you like bees? I have a lot of bees. Potion healing. Ooh, this stuff works some money. Can't have my rocks. Those are important to me. Oh, you know what? My bees. All right, you can have a cane. You can have my woolly gloves. No, I want my woolly gloves because the other ones are garbage. And here, have an animal pelt. I might need that, but I don't want it. Okay. Well, what else? Do you have anything? Yeah, go ahead and give him this thing. And give him your old booties. We're rich. Do you have anything that like I can throw? No. You have just the stuff that I gave you. Well, this is all just stuff that I gave you. That's all you're selling me. You're just selling my stuff back. You're no help. Guess I can buy some potions from him. How much money do I have now? I have 613. Yeah, give me another one of those because I have a feeling I might need one of those. He's gonna take one too. Oh, he only had the one. No. Yeah, buy one of those. There you go. Okay.
As you
thanks,
say.
buddy.
I will lead.
Let's get out of this place. Isilmerald. Yeah. Let's go there. Helg the backpack. That's right. I should change him. I'm not sure. So he's set on defensive. Does that mean he's just going to go up and, like, tank? Or does that mean he's going to, like, hide in the back? Passive, obviously, is just not doing anything. I think, like, my character will be more defensive because he's going to be in the back. And he should be in the front. I'm going to switch him to attack. So I need a fighty guy. Whoa, 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 whoa! We just got here. Whoa, whoa, bandit! Where'd you come from?
I await your instructions.
Hang on.
No one stands against steel.
Take that.
I'm listening.
Can I get out of the way here?
At once.
Whoa, stop it!
I fear neither pain nor death.
Oh, in the face. I want to use my cool ability. In the eyes. Yes. Oh, yeah, we even had a little glide going on there. All right. You get to carry all this stuff.
I'm listening.
Take all that. Go rob this guy as well. What you got there? Fancy gambeson? Oh, yeah, I'll take a look at that. Small shield. All right. Oops, wrong button. And a gambeson with all kinds of cool stuff. Is this better than what you got? No, but it'd be nice for me because it's. I think it's lightweight. It's only 5. So pop that on me. I got chewed on again. You don't have any gloves, do you? So here, have some of these. And other armor I don't care about. What do you have right now? You've got a keen battle axe. That sounds pretty good. So I won't take that off of you.
Go ahead.
Hmm?
I want to make sure I put these gloves back on. And that's it, right? Other than the stuff we just threw on the ground. Which might be good, it's a duelist buckler.
What do you need?
What do you have right now? You have so here's better. A heater shield. It's got to be better. All right. I don't feel real good because I got a little. I got a little beat
you
down.
You need
there.
only ask. Off I go.
It was an unpleasant attack, but we're almost in town here, I think. Oh, we got hit like along the road. Is that what happened? Yeah, that is what happened. We need to make it to town yet. I think. How do I get out of here? How do we get out of this map? This way? That way. Okay. No more ambushes. What a mean land. Boldar, thank you for the follow. Sleeping in the wilds, you'll be ambushed by various creatures, some of them two-legged kind. Stopping at an inn is safer and more comfortable. All right. Yeah, we saw what happens. That wasn't even a sleep. That was just a walk. Oh, kitty.
At once.
Hello, commoner.
Can I help you?
Which way to, we're gonna get a drink. Try the stumbling steps at Grey Bark Square. Not the prettiest or tidiest, but the drinks are cheap. Risk of getting a knife between your ribs. Well, you're really selling it to me. Another option would be Crooked Haggler on the on Market Street. It's where all the somebodies go, if that's your kind of crowd. All right. Thank you, sir. Hello, beggar.
Please. Please.
What a lively town. Stand there. Stand to there. What's your business? I've come to join the shadowy guild and thieves and secretly runs the city. Then I plan to rise in its ranks until I myself am master of Isilmerald, and then the kingdom. Oh, ye merciful gods, you are a card, my boy. Go ahead. Good luck in your mission.
Off I go.
You know. Let's go to Market Street, I guess. Look, there's cats everywhere. Why can't I pet them? What's the use of cats in the game if I can't pet them? Or pull out a laser pointer? Grim Jesters, thank you for the follow. So we have up to 5 people. And I would imagine they pop in here pretty quickly. I think, I'm trying to remember like my days of playing the old Baldur's Gate. And I think you get a party pretty quick. I'm going to assume this one's similar to that. I don't really know them. Yeah, joke's on the guard when I actually do rise to the ranks and take power. That's right. First thing I do is I fire him for letting everyone come into this town. Okay. Yeah. There you all. Yep. Someone's coming. What propitious moment for you to walk into our lives. Something stranger. Winsome stranger. My friends are collecting a small fee from everyone entering the city. A pittance, really. 50 gold. Your friend there seems perfectly healthy to me, other than being a falling down drunk. If you wait a while, I'm sure he'll be sober up nicely. Now, how about you let me by with my bargain and persuasion skill? I felt awful for a real long time. This just can't be a drunk. You remember when we started drinking, or has it been so long that even that is lost? Greg really hasn't been home in a while. It seems like he's been living at stumbling steps for at least the past few days. Anyway, keep your gold, but you better make tracks before I change my mind. Oh, yes,
At once.
Yes. Ooh, look at that guy. Ooh. Wow. Don't mind if I do. I gotta go find the southern shore on Greyback Square, which we saw the square, I think, was down this way, I think. Doesn't say now. Wow, the music's fantastic. So hoppy and choiry. Where we at here? Yeah. Tolbert? Hi, I'm Nook. What'll it be then? Are you a blacksmith? If you can't tell, I won't tell you. What you got? Look, I got some things I can sell you. I have a... I wasn't aware of this noble's coat. I forgot about that. I thought I had something for you. Maybe I don't. You can have those. And that. Maybe I should keep the bow. Well, if I get a ranger, I'll give him a bow. A falchion. That's fancy. Not as cool as your axe, but that's cool. I can get the boots, too. Do you have something I can throw? I don't know what I throw. This is a bullet. It'd be like some sort of like a throwing star. A dagger is a small blade. I gotta find something to throw. Ooh, a skull cap, huh? A cauldron. Alright. Really, I'm here looking for a place to sleep. Baldur's Gate, you start a party with Imoen right after you leave Candlekeep. I remember, what was it, Baldur's Gate 2, when you get, what's his face? The barbarian guy?
At once.
Can I help you?
Hello. It's time for a chat. Which way to, I'm hurt a little bit. Alright, I guess I'd try the palace. Oh, alright. Ooh. Another cat over there we can't pet. There's cats everywhere in this game. Let's walk up here. Can we go inside there? Yeah, let's do it. Temple. Oh, this is a temple. Temple of Alnarius. Well, we can get healed here. I probably could just get a rest and get healed. But if I find, well, whatever I find first. Place to heal me or an inn. And then I gotta remember to set up my party. I'm assuming I'll find someone here in town, though. Let me set the party up. I'm curious how that whole thing works and how the AI plays. Because it's real time, and so the AI is going to play the other characters, but I think I also kind of deal with it.
Can I help you?
Hello. Greetings, sir. We've come to admire the grandeur of our temple. You're welcome to share in its glory. I wonder, would you offer aid to ensure safety of Erangel as Alnarius and Telindia created her? What's happened? The grim shadow has fallen upon our many regions of Erangel, including our own humble kingdom. Unnatural creatures. Everyone who serves a cause of good must play their part. Look, yeah, I'll help. What do you need? Ever blessed are the righteous. I've had a report of another horde of these abominations approaching the city from the southwest, along the Merchant's Road. Ensure you will dispatch every last one of them. I just want to heal. I wasn't really here for a job. should have asked the question, why won't the guard do that?
Can I help you?
I need a healer. Come to the right place, sir. Brother Agilus can help you. Brother? Where is he? Is this the guy I was just talking to? Brother Agilus. We'll talk to this guy. High priest. Go to the manager. Oh.
Yes?
What are those orbs for? They serve a singular purpose, to cast the light of Alnarius on these souls in dire need of them. Through our prayers, his light now swirls encased in these golden globes, of glass, ready to touch the sick and the weak. Who are you? I'm a stray soul like yourself and my brothers and sisters who accompany me here. You might have noticed that setting our tables up at various corners in your city. Okay, nice.
Off I go.
What's his name? Brother Alganus? Is it this guy? No, it's Wembley. There he is. Sir.
Greetings.
I need help. It costs 6 gold. He's only down 1 point. He's fine. I can give a donation. Donation of 100 gold pieces reduces your party's greed by 1 point. Oh yeah, we're trending on greedy, but we can offer a donation for that. Another time. You know, get me on payday. Let's get out of here. Hey Naz, how's it going? So I'll switch myself out with this this sling also, and I'll maybe mess with my party stuff here when we get out. And I think it said south is where we're trying to go for this town. Load screens. This is a pretty big map. As far as I understand, this it doesn't follow any sort of rule set, like no D&D or whatever Pathfinder rule set. It's just kind of its own thing.
I await your instructions.
What's that one? I want... What's operation? Oh, that's that. I want this one. So, can I, like, say... Like... I want a custom one. But I want him in front, and I want me behind. Like that. That's probably what best. I will be in a defensive. Only attacks hostile targets that are attacking them. Oh, that's what that is. Does not use any consumables in combat. Doesn't use any spells and abilities on its own, and only uses harmful spells that are single targeted. Well, I'm going to control me, so then you, sir, Helganar. Yeah, you still stay defensive. Let's not go crazy. You can use potions, though. And powers, that's fine. If you want to spells and abilities, you go for it. You're going to be a damage dealer. Yeah, you go for it. Uses all harmful spells in combat at the risk of harming neutral and friendly creatures. You go for it, buddy. Yeah. I'm not going to slow you down. Who's this guy? A beggar.
Can I help you?
Thank you for your generosity. I didn't give you anything.
I'm listening.
I've been here all day. Time is flying by.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Gentlemen, I merely wish to be on my way. I have no quarrel with you.
What's going on here?
Please, I have nothing left I can give to your master.
Not so, Soraka. You know what, not so. The one thing you indisputably have is that which we've come for. Why talk at all? Why not just plant a blade in my back? Because I want to see the fear in your eyes before you die. Hey, you leave her alone. Walk away, dwarf. We're only after her. Young lady, do you have business with these men?
Call me Soraka, please. Unfortunately, yes, business of a kind. They're here on behalf of their master, Elenuator.
I'm not really one to get in the way of that. He seems like a disagreeable man. I bet he smells like sulfur and is, to be frank, quite ugly. How dare you defile the holy name of our Lord? I shall have your head for this. Your barking grows tiresome, dog. Let's try this one, this bargain one. I don't know for certain that we would win in a straight fight, but I imagine the amount of noise we can raise together will rouse a score or two of other folk from their bread and ale. Do you care so little for witnesses of your crimes? Yeah, Sparkle sounds. Very well, breathe the fresh air a while longer, Soraka, but your new friends, I say this, any associate of this heretic will be marked just the same. Yeah, you beat it. You beat it. You run like the cowards you are. Yeah. You always have such danger following you around? I'm afraid to say yes, lately it's been constant threats. You acquitted yourself well. Could you use another traveling companion? Oh, hey, I'm a cleric of Alnarius. A healer? We could always use a healer. Yeah, well, come on in. Let me know if you need any healing. Well, I don't know. All right. Excellent. Why don't you hang back here with me? And you're going to be, defensive. You can use potions if you want. You're going to use you are a healer. You go for it. I'm not going to stop you. So there you go. Now we go. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I don't really know where I'm going. Look at this place. Look at this place. We can go all kinds of different places. Family house. Let's go in the house. Yeah. Knock, knock. It's locked. Well, that'll never stop me. Which one is it? Don't attack things. Oh, there it is. Got 45 experience for that. Let's go check it out, shall we? Fantastic. You know what, I forgot. I just realized I didn't set up my capture quite right. Let's do that. There we go. So there's like a little bar showing.
At once.
Holy Book of Alnarius. We'll have a chat.
I'm listening.
I await your instructions. Yes.
Hello. Ain't you a lively one? That's not the first thing I would say whenever someone walked into my house. I'm trying to figure out what happened to Lord Espen. I got lists of such people at the Hall of Records. You can try that. They'll let you in.
Can I help you?
Southern Shore? Pleasure Seeker, are you? Southern Shore is a place for those who want to indulge in the more corporeal pleasures, if you catch my drift. On the Greybark Square on the western side. The western side. Okay. Don't mind us. We're going to go check out your upstairs. Hey there, buddy.
Hi.
Hello there, sir.
Can I help you?
I'm not going to be like a real theme. Okay, maybe we'll take something. Just to peek around. I need to identify this. Ooh, plus 7% bargain persuasion. Whoa, look at that. Perfect. What's this one? 3 base spell slots. Oh, hey, there you go. You.
Yes?
Yeah, you can have that. There you go. What kind of spells you got? Are you cool? I want to see your spell. Your
Go ahead.
Spells.
What next?
Where's your spells at?
I'm listening.
Alright, so I leveled up. You can have... We'll put you some learning, I guess, in there. And... Oh, that's what the Seasoned Warrior is coming from him. Yeah, that's probably good for you. And then weapons. You are wearing a... You're using a hammer, right? You're using an axe. I think he's using... I don't know what he's using. I think he's using an axe. I'm going to give him... I think it's like a keen axe, right?
Go ahead.
Where is it? Yeah, keen axe. Okay, good.
Ready to serve.
I want to know what kind of spells you've got. You're a cleric. Abolish curse spells. Yeah, maybe she has used... Oh, here they are. Her Hand of Mercy, Peace, and Armor of Alnarius. Whoops. Alright. It's cool. It's a cool effect. I remember playing this before, having some pretty neat effects.
I await your instructions.
The kid's looking at us funny, so let's get out of here. take a little peek, you know. No, thanks. No bugs for me.
At once.
All right. That was fun.
At once.
I have a feeling that there's going to be a downside to doing that a lot. Curios, fabrics, wares. We got to go, I think, well, it said west. We got to go that way, I guess, right? Royal steeds. Can I get a horse? Gavin the Good. Let's go to the Crooked Haggler. No, we don't need a drink anymore. We need a rest. Let's just... Can I click over here? Go over here. You should rob them. I already took the necklace. That's probably enough. Hello, kitty. More cats. So many cats. I think we want to go this way. No, we don't. Yeah, gray. It says west. She said western side. So we want to go to Gray Bark Square, right? We gotta go south. The armor lasts a long time. We gotta go down here. Oops. Scoot down this way. Who's this guy?
Greetings.
Oh, just a commoner. Oh, Crag. Hey, that's the guy we just saw. Isn't it Crag?
Hmm?
How do we get over there? Yeah, send over here. Let's come here. Right, Crag? I know we saw Crag at some point. Those are the guys that are trying to bully us before, isn't it?
What do you need?
Yeah, get out here while you still have your 2 working legs. Get on.
Yes?
It's time for a chat. Oh. No, thanks.
Greetings.
I want to hit him. All right. I want to attack him. I think I can just. I don't want to die. We're backwards though. She should. No. I guess it's right. I really want to hit him. I think I can just hit him. They try to take my money. Oh wait, I can rob them.
I await your instructions.
Right? I'm a pickpocket. This is what I do. Ooh.
I'm listening.
Can I move?
Off I go.
Okay. Pick some mushrooms, and we'll come over here, and we'll just say, "Nice night we're having, isn't it? Plant an item. I can steal. I can sneak. I probably should sneak first. No one's looking at me. I'm gonna steal from this guy." I probably shouldn't push. Well, let's not. Let's just let it be. No more sneaking, buddy. You're good now. Let's see what kind of bracelet we got here. Where is it? Oh, it's a quest item? Is it? I acquired Lord Markham's bracelet from Hormel. All right. You know what?
There?
I get it.
You need only... I will lead.
Okay, Greybark Square. How lucky is that? We just managed to stumble onto the guy and then just pick the thing that I needed for a future quest or something. Master Scoundrel. That's what they call me from now on. No longer am I Nook. It's Sir Master Scoundrel. Look at all the cats. So many cats. They look so conspicuous sneaking around a small group of people. They didn't see me coming. Master Scoundrel, they call me. Hey, Don. Don Hugh, thank you very much. 2 months. Thank you very much. Okay, so we gotta deliver that bracelet to Lord Markham. I think we skipped a quest a little bit. What is this? Hey, look, something's going on. Whoa, 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 whoa! Thank you for stopping this miscreant. Thank Alnarius, there are still a few honest citizens to be found in Isilmerald. I hope you're okay. He just pushed me. Wait. What just happened? Oh, he like ran. Okay, he ran and bumped me, and they are chasing him. I get it. There's a tightness in my shoulder. I think I might have pulled something. I'm sorry to hear that. Perhaps you can pursue some kind of restitution from this wriggly little scoundrel. Though I doubt he will have anything in the way of fungible goods. There's always his hide.
Unfortunately, the good craftsman is right. I am, between professions right now.
Nonsense, you have a profession, even if you're not particularly good at it. Give him a hard shake, lads. That piece would pay both your wages for a month. I want that ring. Nothing. Check him again. Nothing. Probably swallowed it. That's what I would have done. What you would have. Anyway, an excellent point. Hold him for me, boys. Let's test this theory. Seems smart. Oh, dang, he's loose.
Oops, you seem to be bleeding.
Watch it, master. And you two, careful there, goldsmith. You might spring a leak yourself. Unbelievable. Come on, you two. We've already wasted half a day on this fool. Not quite sure what happened there. Hello.
This is why I love the big city. Excitement, thrills, always meeting new people. Speaking of which, nice to meet you. Call me Hamlin, please.
Why is your hand in my pocket? Pardon, my hand? Well, I was thinking about the mystery of Master Moran's missing ring, and I noticed the tiny bulge just there. Whoa. Indeed, I always assume that whatever I find in my pockets belongs to me. I'll be keeping this. Of course, it must be delightful to unexpectedly discover such precious things in one's pockets. I myself hope to be so wealthy one day. You know, I believe you and I have something in common. We both have the aura of adventure about us. We are gentle people of the road, and you and I, destined for greater things than farming and learning a trade. What say we throw in together? We have less common than you think. Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Fantastic. Let us carry on then.
Okay. This guy seems all right. Seems trustworthy. What are you? You're an elf thief. That's my job, sir. I don't really need you. Can I kick you out? I'm gonna give you bows and arrows. That's what I want. Someone just to carry a bow. And I can pick locks. I'm really the shady dealings kind of guy. So if you want to disarm traps, that would be handy. And maybe you can be my dryer, I guess. Okay. What you got? Dirty blow. All right.
I'm listening.
I await your instructions.
Go ahead.
Vigilance.
I'm listening.
All right. I suppose we could set him up, make sure he's where he's supposed to be. Yeah, that's probably good. Where are we trying to go here? Tools of the trade, witch's dwelling. The stumble steps. Where am I trying? I'm trying to go deliver the bracelet to Lord Markham. I don't know where that is. Journal was here. I gotta find the southern shore. Oh, I guess they told me about this before. I completely missed it. Ripper Rowdies welcomed me to the city. Sounds of it, they robbed someone. That's what they're talking about when I came in. I had no clue what they're talking about. They stole Lord Markham with bracelets. Then demanded a coin from him. Mentioned a small place called Southern Shore, though I didn't learn where it was. If I happen to meet this Markham fellow, I might be interested in recovering his jewelry. So yeah, let's go to the Southern Shore and give him his jewelry back. I mean, I wouldn't mind keeping it myself. Southern Shore we're trying to get to. Where is that at? It said down here, right? Greybark. Oh, we got one more to go to. Okay. I know. I see. Easy. So let's go, I guess, over here. Ooh, there's crypts over there. Let's go visit the witch. I'm always up for a nice chat with a witch. I'm too afraid to go in, he says. Well, step aside, coward. Does Hamlin know this is a family-friendly channel? Ma'am? Welcome, my child. Welcome. It must be fate that brought such a person of heroic stature to me. Can I make some coin? I am looking for someone to collect some ingredients for me, in case you were not afraid to hunt some undead, that is. Why do I need to hunt undead? I really don't have the time to explain to you, but this should suffice. Some undead, when left alone for long enough, will produce blood foam stones in their bodies. The stones have many uses to them, one of which is incredible vitalizing effects if prepared carefully. I will not share more with you. Trade secrets are my thing. Fine. I'll get him. Very good. Look for the places where the old undead creatures. Slay them, cut them up. Look for blood foam stone inside. Single piece is all I need. Pay you for 250 gold. Might give you some potions too. Oh, okay. Okay. Just gonna peek around here a little bit. Locked.
I await your instructions.
Never stopped me before. Probably shouldn't steal from a witch.
Once.
She knows how to make a lock. Some candles. Yeah, we won't steal from the witch. I would rather not be a newt. The undead create vitalizing products. This is a new classic style RPG. It is. It is exactly what it is. Well, we saw the crypts down here, so I guess we're gonna go make our way down this way. There's also a ramshackle home. Is this just like lots of quests and things around here? Oh, cats, more cats and commoners. Let's go in the ramshackle home. You'll get better. Praise on Dinty is right. Ooh, I'll take some stones. I could use some of that. This guy's only possessions in the world is 3 stones and a tick. Sorry, buddy. But the master swindler has come to town. I take your stones. I take your ticks.
At once.
Nothing is safe. How do I get over here? Guess we're gonna go find a way. How do we get over there? Oh, down here. Was there a door here? Looks like it's there, right? Oh, that'd be something on the other side. Oh, maybe we have to go. Oh, there it is. Ha. Anything to see in here? Keep your hands to yourself. Your drifters are all the same. Excuse me, buddy. You listen here. Commoners around here. It's such a lively town. People hanging around everywhere. I got undead to kill. I know where to go. To the crypts. More bugs. Gilbert, Biochemistry, Dumont. I wonder if these are like Kickstarter. A dwarf is a dwarf. I wonder if these are like Kickstarter people. That wasn't a health potion. What's mine is mine, what's yours is mine.
At once.
How's it going, Doom? So you forgot to mention where to go find undead. That's a pretty important part of this task, I think.
At once.
I assumed I know, but I did not. Alright. One more down here. Let's go take out this one. Check it out. Hello, commoner. Very common name around here. Alright.
At once.
Well. Let's go here. No graves. Graves, just some ticks. How do I get to the southern shore? It's down here. So I gotta go here and then over. I think I'm looking at that map right. I could be looking. I could be not. Spells from the natural class generate eggs that will soon hatch. They can be used to attract enemies. That's what that guy did that attacked me. He was a natural. And he summoned an egg, and a scorpion came out of it. That's neat. I want to be that guy. Not that guy. That guy was a jerk, but one like that. Pillars of Eternity. Yeah, that kind of thing. Icewind Baldur's Gate. Yeah, that style of thing. not a lot of those coming out. What was the last one that came out like that? There was one called Tower of Time. Is that what it was? That was sort of came out a few years ago. Last time I remember playing like this. That guy's invisible. Animated Sentinel.
At once.
Okay. We're at Warden Half. This is not where we want to be. I think maybe I'm looking at it wrong. So this is the square. How am I supposed to get to this place? This place is complicated. I'll go ask a guard and see what we can figure out. Neat. Let's go ask an herbalist. We'll ask this guy. Hello.
Can I help you?
Can I help you?
We want to talk. The herbalist will talk. Hey, where'd they go? Where'd you go? There you
Hello.
are. Where's the Southern Shore? Southern Shore is a place for those who want to indulge in more corporeal pleasures. Yeah, I got it. Look for it on Gray Bark Square on the western side. You can't miss it. Okay, so we were there. It just needs to go. Okay, I see.
Off
we
I
were
go.
there. We just need to go to the west, which I missed. Hey, Zach. Why is a hidden cabin drawn? You know. No one said we were the smart one. We just put a red X on our map right there. Hey, thanks, Zach. Thanks for the follow. I thought Southern Shore was our location too. I think it's either a mystery location or it's actually a building. I don't know. But I think we'll find it in Greybark here and look around. Oh, well, thanks, Zach. I'm glad the YouTube gods revealed me to you. They have been kind lately, actually. Oh, the Southern Shore. There it is. Ah, okay. It's a bar. Okay. I knew that. Right? That's the first person we talked to said you can go to the Southern Shore, and I just assumed Southern Shore was like, because look, there's a river here. Well, that's a street actually. I thought that was a river first off, and I thought that was the Southern Shore. Okay. I get it. I'll tell the bartender. This is very confusing. All right. What is that? Oh, thank you very much, Mr. and Miss or Mrs. Anonymous. Let's see. Do we have anybody? Do we see Lord? There he is, Lord Markham. There he is.
Yes.
I didn't pay you with the bracelet, just as I said. I had a moment ago. Well, obviously, I didn't intend to cheat you, Lord Durbat. Facts seem to belie your claims, Lord Markham. Appears that you went all in on a bluff, and now you've lost a round, you're crying out of pocket. I've long envied your bracelet of yours. It's the only reason I accepted your wager. You know, the bright cards stay clear this quarter. You best find a way to settle your debt, and soon, unless you'd rather make your excuses to my friend Baflodak. It's quite a predicament. Seems we're both going to be staying in the Southern Shore for a good long time.
Hello.
What do you want? Unless you've appeared from the ether to return my mysteriously mislaid bracelet. No desire to talk. I have enough of my own trouble to keep me busy. I do have your bracelets. I was going to give it to you, but you're kind of a jerk, and so naturally you may have it back, provided there's a reward. Of course. Thank you dearly, my friend. I promise I will reward you as soon as I'm able. Excuse me for a moment while I resolve this misunderstanding with Lord Durbat. Here you are, Durbat. May it bring you much joy. Pleasure gaming with you, Lord Markham. Okay, money. Loot. Grunt. I haven't seen a copper chit on my person right now. But please come find me later at the embassy of Zeta Suda. Find it in the castle district. Oh, come on now. Come on now. It's in my other pants is what he says. This guy. Right.
Can I help you?
Hey, barkeep. Welcome to the Southern Shore, weary traveler. Fancy something here for your lips? Sure. What about this place? It's the best place in Isilmerald to kill an evening. Your deepest desires will be fulfilled between these walls. Look around. Girls and boys of all stripes are at your disposal. A variety of cozy rooms upstairs, so you wish to spend some private time. Take a look around. No, thanks. Alright. Meet him in the embassy. Okay, let's go there. I suppose we could kind of like, you could probably get some quests here too. But we'll see where this goes.
At once.
I'm sure we'll never see him again. Here's a scoundrel. Hey, buddy. What are you looking at? That's what I expect from you. What else is over here? This is the shady part of town, right? Oh no, it's just this place is shady. There's a pawn shop over there, a ramshackle. We were right here. The Maids House. Let's go to the Maids House. I'm curious about let's go do some side quests looking. Ooh, who put mushrooms in the trash can? The maid did. This door is protected by several heavy-duty chains and locks, barring entry. Whoever lives here must be very keen on safety. Well,
I await your instructions.
That. No. No, okay. I'm curious about this now. Who locks the door in this town?
I await your at once.
Click that one. Nothing.
At once.
I think these are commoners. I don't think they're gonna do anything for us. What's this place? Because we were there before, right? Yeah, ramshackle. There's a carpenter over there, a gravekeeper's home. Well, he probably knows where dead things are. See what he says. Excuse me. I'm helping him for a poor elf in troubled time. Investigating the horrible screams we've been hearing from towards the cemetery is no task for my old bones. You seem fit for it. What kind of problem you got? This thing is, I'm not the only one hearing them at all. Most of Greybark hears them every night. They are all afraid to go check it out themselves, and the Bright Guard, they would not bother. I've been tending to the graveyards day and night for many years. Name's Fandian, by the way. I have my share of gruesome sights and harrowing sounds, but the horrible screams I've been hearing from the cemetery at night can be compared to none. All right, old man. What do you need me to do? Go ahead, go out in the cemetery when the moon rises. See if you can find what's giving off those ungodly sounds. If you can deal with it, I'll show you what little coin I have left. All right, I'll take a little, you know. Ooh, locked again.
I await your instructions.
Little starter cash. What is this? Ooh, a lantern. Yeah, I don't mind if I do. So what? You see him? He said, "What is that noise?" What time is it? Hour 18. I'm assuming it's nearly nighttime. Maybe we should go there. Let's go here. Yeah, it's getting dark. Right. Be here. Which one is it? That's the witch. Spiders. Undead venturing north from the Screaming Barrows into the Merchant's Road, defiling the forest. Oh. That's Brother Wembley. This guy. Look around the cemetery at night to find what seems to make noise. Could crypts be a source of these phenomena? Okay. We'll find out. I never set my my new guy up. Oh, I did. I didn't put him. Oops. What's your name? Hamlin? Can I change your name? Defensive, you can use consumables if you've got them. You can use, you are a support. Actually, I'd rather you just do some damage. Just go shoot things. And you can be cautious. I don't trust you. Alright, that one. Yeah. What time is it? Hour 19. Do we have to just stand here for a little while?
Yes?
Or 20? Okay. Yeah, we'll just hang around here and you know what? Let's have a chat. How do I talk? I'm going to talk to...
I'm listening.
You. I forget how to do it.
I await your instructions.
Wait, this one?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you. What are you good at? Brawling, he says. I'm a fighter. What do you think we should do next? Make our way to Isilmerald? We're already there. Definitely the Hall of Records. No better place to settle questions about history and family. That's where he wants to go. Does everyone have like a little, a little story? Let's chat with you.
Yes?
Where do you want to go? The God of Light guides me in all things. He led me to you, so I assume your mission will bring good to your Endel. Lead as I follow, okay? And we've got... Oops, not you. You. No, I keep doing that. I keep thinking I'm going to highlight that and click him. Click him, and then click this. What are you good at? Let's look at my highlights. I'm quick, foot and finger, merry fellow. Can I count on you in a fight? Of course! Don't put me on the front line. Ooh, lights came on. Lights came on, things got spooky.
Off I go.
I'm listening. Off I go.
I can't move the camera now.
What do you need? I go.
What happened? Oh, because I'm not clicking myself? What happened?
You need only ask.
I can't move the camera now.
There?
Let's go in here. Okay, now pop back out. Oi, Stodabar, what's taking you so long? We need to move. I swear your singing bollocks are gonna get us killed one day. That's it, I've had enough. Screw you, all of you. I'm out of here. Are you guys robbing crypts in the poorest quarter of the city? You're not going to find anything of value here. Graves were looted a long time ago. You don't look like any kind of grave robber I've seen. You not even carrying shovels. Have you ever seen a decomposing corpse? It's clearly bluffing, friends. Give him a poor beating. A proper beating. All right. We got 4 of them to deal with.
I await your instructions.
I'm going to find out how this goes. I'm going to put everyone just to attack. I'm going to click myself,
listening.
though. Attack, please. Why aren't we working?
At once.
Okay. Okay. So I found we need to put everyone on offensive. Aggressive and aggressive. Don't just stand there, do something. Okay, yeah, you got him. Let me get my my eye gouging ready. Ooh, thanks for the heal.
I shall not flag until we prevail.
Stop chasing me. I'm a range guy. Got him. Okay, switch over to sling and sling that guy. Oh, wait, get off my healer. No, get this out. Am I out of rocks or something?
Caught me off guard.
Got him. I will take all your stuff. Actually, he will take all your stuff.
I'm listening.
Ooh, some cool things in it, too. You think this is it?
I go.
What time is it? It's only 22, so we'll wait. Hey, can you give us a little bit of a heal here? What's peace do?
You need only ask.
Oh, I'm unable to attack. Okay, that's something. That's an
go.
offensive thing. I'm unable to attack
I
or
await
hurt
your
anyone.
instructions. There?
Okay, we'll hang out here for another minute. Hour 22 still. What are you guys doing? Just sitting here watching me get beat down? Let's go in here one more time. This one we were in before. I know we were in here a little while ago. Can we rest for just a minute? We got rats.
I await your instructions.
Now, why don't I have... I don't have my rocks. There we go. What's going on? Okay, come here.
At once.
Get that out. Start getting those
I
rats.
shall not flag until we prevail.
They're all on me. Look. Oh, I smell bad. I need to get my my guy a bow. I had one. I don't know if I still have it, though. Well done. Well done. What time is it? Okay, this is it. Hour 0. Midnight.
I'm listening.
I don't feel so good. So my quest... At night, to find out what seems to be making noise. Could the crypts be a source of these phenomena? Let's go look.
Off I go.
I'm a little worried here.
There?
Because I'm not the most healed. I do have a potion, but they're kind of expensive.
You need only ask.
I guess I'm going to have to drink it, though. Okay.
I will lead, as you say.
Let's go on this one. That's right. You fight me, I take your pants.
At once.
This is up. I'm trapped in here. Hey, you guys see any ghosts?
Can I help you?
Maybe it was just... Was it just the rats? Screaming rats?
At once.
Oh, there's these up here. I didn't see these before. Let's go to the... There's one more we can take a look at. This one. Oh, well, hello. Hello. Who are you?
I shall not flag until we prevail.
Let me,
I await your instructions.
Can I move any? I'm kind of stuck. We don't look so good.
No one stands against steel. At once.
Seems to be a bit of a predicament. Oh, we got one. We got one. I don't want to die. Okay, yeah. Hit the other guy. Hit the lady. Oh, this hurts a lot. Why is my fighter hiding out behind her? Hiding behind the cleric. Okay, I'll take your stuff. Are they dead? They've fallen. They've fallen.
I'm listening.
Wake up! Maybe we just rest. They won't let us sleep here. I don't know what to do.
I'm listening.
It was a very close one. Can we rest here? You guys, are you dead? What's going on here? Hey. Wakey, wakey.
I await your instructions.
I think you might be dead.
I'm listening.
Yeah,
At once.
Let's go talk to the this guy. Is it this guy? Yeah. I think I gave you a little more. I just gave you a little more work. Did you find out what was making all the noise? Fear not. I have found the source of screams you spoke of. A group of liches took one of your old crypts in the cemetery. Rest easy now, they are dealt with. You helped me that no one else would. And for that, I shall forever be grateful. Except these 50 golds as compensation. I risked my life for you, old man, and you think I deserve a little more than that? Say double that? No, that's fine. That's fine. So, what happens when you die? Seems like this seems like a sticky situation, I think I would call that. Maybe we go talk with let's go to the church. Where they at? They were way up this way, I think. We'll go to the church. Let's see if they can resurrect. I feel kind of awkward leaving their bodies laying there in the crypt, but I guess if there's a place to leave your party, that'd be the place to do it. Saves a step. We're at this one, Market Street, I think is where we were. Well, Tinti was a randomly generated god in a game of Dwarf Fortress a long time ago. God of volcanoes, so there was many sacrifices made that day. Praise on Tinti is right. That's right. Oh, I didn't see Burns' response. Yeah. Many years ago, man, like 2017, 2016, way a long time ago. Tinti's been around a long time. And hopefully praise enough that we don't have Tinti's wrath, but we might have just experienced some of that. Get all those praise and Tinties. Fantastic. Let's go here.
At once.
If anyone's going to res us, it's going to be them. Maybe a full night's sleep will bring it back. I don't know. Fast mode, pause. Hey, a quick save. I didn't know there was a quick save button. I should have realized that before. Main quest guidance. Is that what this is? Yeah. Okay. Say, yeah, we have a bit of an issue. Some of my friends are dead. And, I'd rather them not be. You just like real life, you know, full night's sleep fixes anything. Broken arms, bleeding, death. Yeah, no problem. That fight went poorly because I never went for the eyes, and that's what I do. I'm hoping for one of these little tooltips at the bottom here to give me some sort of hint about this, but I've yet to find anything about that.
At once.
All right, Brother Maynard.
Can I help you?
I need some help. Magical healing. Always here to help. 550? Well, let's revive her. Hamlin might just not come back. I'm broke now. Oh, my hat is cursed. Oh. Okay. I got some stuff, though. I can go sell some things. Oh, yeah, you're back. You're naked. Put some clothes on. You just left your gear back there? Oh, put your clothes on. Okay. Want the mutton's nice and lean. we'll go and we'll chat with the shopkeeper and see if we can sell some junk. I just picked up all this grave robber stuff, which I haven't actually looked at yet. It might be better than what I've got. Maybe we can at least find some clothes from a cleric. I could, you know what? She might do well with that staff that I got. I'm starting to think that a ranged character is kind of rough because it seems like when I spawn in the combat, they always attack me. They always go after me. So maybe I should have gone with something a little more tanky, or just maybe I should just carry a shield around. Can you have a shield and a sling? I feel like I spend the whole combat just running around, crying about getting hit. Let's go. Let's look at this first. So I picked up. Where's the stuff I got?
I'm listening.
Well, we'll look at it. I'll work a Tunic of the Vigilant Wanderer. Favorite of Highlanders and Rangers. He's a thief, though, I think. He's also dead. Here's a Commoner's Gambison, which we could give to her. A Blue Brigandine. That seems pretty cool. Not really, though. Identify this. Oh, I can identify this one. Whoops, don't drop it. I want to pick it back up. A foostaball is that. It's like a sling on a stick. Okay. Ooh, it gives you physique, dexterity, aim, and accuracy. Oh, that seems pretty good. I want that. Can I have that?
I await your instructions.
No, I can't. It's a medium armor. I can't have that.
Go ahead.
What you have is pretty good, so I'm not going to give it to you. I should give her some clothes, though. Here, just take this.
Yes?
Put something on. And
I'm listening.
Here, I have a cane. You want the cane?
Go ahead.
See if I can find you some stuff, though. And what are these? Gardening gloves. Here you go. Do you like the garden? Mm-hmm. There you go. Oh, what's this? Old damp robe. That doesn't seem like it's a very good thing. That seems like it's more of an insult than anything else. I'll wear a ring. Yeah. And then I've got some prayer beads. Yeah, here, you want some prayer beads?
Ready to serve.
Is this
Go ahead.
Stuff?
You need only ask.
I don't remember picking these up. These woolen booties, are those yours?
Yes.
And then, yeah, I can't click.
What next?
Can't even click on that guy. Let's go. I gotta get a lot of money to resurrect him.
I await your at once.
Let's go chat with the shopkeep. Let's see if oh, never mind. Market. I'm in the market. Who wants to buy my stuff? Those boots are Uggs for sure. Yeah, you're right. They are. Ooh, a fire breather. Ooh, let's watch a show.
Can I help you?
Nice. Yeah, okay. I was hoping he would join me. This is the stable. I'd like to have a horse. That would be cool. It would die. I don't have any money for a horse, but it would be cool to have one. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Hey, stable man. I don't want to let you get back to your work. I want to talk to you.
Greetings.
But I want your horses. Man, I don't want your arrows.
At once.
Maybe I do want his arrows. If I give my guy a bow, we gotta get him rezzed first. Man, I thought I had so much money. All that stuff I was stealing early on, I thought I was doing good. And I went and died. Is it this guy? This guy's the blacksmith. Well, Cody, I'll play the game for you, and you can make up your own decision there.
Yeah.
It's the best I can do for you. Check out Vagabond. Okay, yeah, I'll do that after this. We'll check it out here in a bit. What you got, buddy? I think I've played that one before, actually. I have a video on that one. Actually, you know what? I may not actually never made it to YouTube. I don't know now. All right, I want something that is worth some money. So you can have my buckler. And infusion of berry juice. What does that do? Ooh, a lantern for some cash. That's res money. A noble coat. Keep that. Kept my old damp robe. And powder of annoyance I stole for 63 bucks. Take the boots, and so if they die, they just lose their gear, because I don't have any armor for that guy now. How much do I have now? I got 444. It's like 500 to res him. Alright, fine. You can have my berry juice. Music is fantastic. Oh, you know what? I'll make my own potions. I can brew stuff. Of course. Why don't I just do it myself? I have no idea how to make a potion. I've got... Where is it? Voice in the Woods. Fallen... No. Do I know how to make something? Recipes. I don't know any recipes. What if I just whip stuff up? Let's take a tick. I want to grind... Oh. Never mind. That's brewing. Like. And a mushroom. And then we need something to light it, like a candle, which I've got one. Maybe I shouldn't be wasting this. Oh no, it doesn't go there. I thought it was in. Oh, I gotta dry it. That's right. I gotta dry something. So we'll dry the mushroom, and we'll dry that stuff, and more mushrooms. Okay. Crush them up. Seems like you don't want to be crushed. Maybe, oh, I bet I need a tool. I bet you.
I await your instructions.
Just take a little peek here. What's that noise? Oh, nothing.
At once.
Maybe I should stealth? I'm being detected right now. Ooh, what's in this door? Greetium. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Tilbor's Anvil. What kind of materials you need? I need real vites for the production of war golems and new gear for the Bright Guard. None to be had in the city. Smithing with real vite is real delicate work. What are you asking a random stranger to go do it for you? Tolbert treats me very harshly, and much more so than other workers. I'm certain it's because I'm an elf. I want to prove my worth. I didn't come here looking for a job. Go get your own stuff. Okay. I just want you to... Oh, well. I guess I'll put it on my list. Okay. Oh, happy day, he says. In the southern area. Okay.
At once.
Excuse me, sir. You're kind of in my way of stealing. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't get our guy back.
What?
I kind of wanted him, but I found this cool shield just a minute ago. Wouldn't you know? Would you like it? Yeah. He says, "Oh, nice. I had one just like that." I'm gonna sell a bit more because I need to get my guy back. Books. We don't keep books. Do you have any potions of healing? No. Alright, of course not. He's a blacksmith. So we can go get our buddy back, which I think I might need because I'm getting whooped.
Yes?
And I assume we're going to need that. You brew stuff. 10 to wounds is what you're here for. And you have rods. So there you go.
I'm going.
Okay, so what's the button to get everyone? Alpha 0?
I await you at once.
Okay. So I guess we can go back to the temple and res him. I think we probably should do that. What if we can go get, like, their bodies back? I sold that bow a long time ago, and I kind of wish I'd kept it. But then I wouldn't be able to res him, so I guess it's okay. He's gonna come out naked. I don't want that. I have to run over to the south and go back to that crypt and see if hopefully their body's still in there. Because I couldn't... Unless I did loot them and I didn't realize it. Because I never really looked at their gear. And it's possible they just had garbage. Those wet robes or whatever. Very possible. But he's like 500 bucks. I'm gonna spend all my money here getting him back because we need him, and then hopefully we can get ourselves healed, and then we'll go talk with the Lord and see what he says. As soon as we get through this load screen.
At once.
All right.
Can I help you?
Yeah, we need some healing. So he's 550. All right, buddy. You owe me for this. Okay, we can purify that thing, but I'm not going to waste my money on that. I don't even know what it is, what it does. Might be cool, but buddy, put some clothes on. Okay, well,
I await
I've got
your instructions.
This thing, which is pretty good. Can I wear that? Oh, I can. Okay, you can have my garbage. And I don't have a weapon for you. So
I'm listening.
I do have a weapon for you. I don't have a bow for you. So you're gonna get this falchion. You like this?
What is your wish?
There you go.
I'm listening.
And
Go ahead.
I have a shield. Ooh, a hat. Put that on. Give him some gloves. And we'll give him... I got that. I don't have boots. I give him boots yet.
A beer would be nice. Thank you.
Yes?
Wear those. It's cursed, but you could still wear it. Yeah, that'll do.
What do you need?
Go ahead.
I'm ready.
What next?
Whatever you say. What do you
Okay.
need?
Ready to serve.
Let's go.
You need only ask.
Let's go well, let's go to the Lord. Talk to him. He's had a little loincloth. That's all he's got. I want to say this one got through Kickstarter in 2018. It's been in development for a little while, and it took a while to get to early access, which was just last year, August or so. And full release is here in 2 days. This is the full release version. Those of you that came in late, this is the full release version that we're showing off here, and it will be out here in a couple days. And we'll continue this main storyline. I'm eager to see where it goes, so let's go do that. I think we're close to the castle district. It's just right over this way, or one of these. Castle district. Is that one, Wardenhaft? It must be. So let's go over here.
At once.
Into this place. Oh, fabrics. Castle district. There we go. I completely missed the said castle district right there. So defensive mode doesn't seem to do us any good because it seems like it only responds if they get attacked and not the party. So they kind of have to be going aggressive. I'm worried we're gonna just going through the woods. We're gonna start charging and attacking everything. I guess we'll see how it goes. Most things don't seem to be aggressive until they're close to me, though. Maybe it's okay. But we'll see. This guy, maybe he'll give me a lot of cash because, we went and helped him out and all that. More than $50 at least. More load screen time. All right, load screen. I'm ready. I'm ready to play. There we go. Say Royal Palace, is that where we were supposed to go? Oh, there's the Hall of Records for what's-his-face. See embassies over there? This one. Embassy of what's-his-face.
At once.
Yeah. What time is it? 11 p.m.? Ah, perfect time to be chatting with somebody. That's the best time to be chatting. Oh, we're on fast mode. Okay, I was wondering. It's like thinking that they walk fast. Just slow mode. Fast mode. Is it in fast mode in combat too? I just now realized that I just now. Excuse me, sir.
I stand with the king.
Okay, good. Locked. Yeah, I figured that's how it's going to be.
I await your instructions.
Nothing bad will come from this.
Off I go.
Well, this guy's a jerk. At the embassy of Zeta Suda. This is this one, right? Yeah, this guy. This guy. We could go to the Hall of Records for what's his face, our other guy. That's where he wants to go, so we'll pop in here. Also, I suppose we could just camp. I think everyone has their spells, though. I don't recognize you. I'm Nook. You're supposed to impress me? I don't care if you're impressed or not. Get out of my way. Tough talk might get you into a brothel if they're that hard up for coin, but not here. Bugger off. Wait a minute. Never expected the Hall of Records would be so tight about who gets to look at a bunch of musty old scrolls. Let's stick together and come back when we find a way in. I'm sure we'll find someone in the city who can get us access. Alright, fine. Let's just go over here and have a little nap. Right here. No. But I want to sleep on the streets. But I waited so long for the load screen. I want to sleep on the streets. Maybe we can go to this guy's mansion. Sleep over here.
There?
Eventually. These guys are cool looking. Locked and barred. Of course it is.
I'm listening.
Of course it is. No.
I will lead.
I go.
I guess we'll go to Market Street and just sleep on the street somewhere. Probably need to anyway, because we just got resurrected. She might not have her spells back. I didn't think about that. Hopefully it loads a little faster this time since we were just here. This is on a solid state drive, by the way, in case you're curious about some PC specs and all that. So, we'll come in. I'll try to get some sleep. If we have to, we can go to the inn, I suppose. And just wait for morning, basically. I'm assuming that's why it's locked. Otherwise, the quest would be telling me something otherwise. You know, speaking of Untinti, I've been meaning for a long time. I've been meaning to go through and like clip little bits of when Untinti began. You know, that first live stream of it. And now that YouTube has shorts, you know, I should do like a YouTube short of the genesis of Untinti or something. Can I sleep here? No. Can we sneak on in here? Everything's locked because it's nighttime. Let's go to the family house.
At once.
Can we go to the baths? Let's go to the baths. Yeah. Oh, is it locked too? Yeah, the old Nook FAQ. Oh, come on now. I want in.
I await your instructions.
I stink and I want a bath. Nope.
Off I go.
Did they do it?
I'm listening. There?
Well, there's a squalid home over here. Sounds like a perfect place for a nap. And what is that? Balloons Wares is there also. Are you floating? Locked. Look. trapped in this town. Just want to go sleep somewhere. We're gonna go to the Crooked Haggler. To the inn. Like a normal person. Oh yeah, the Untitled command for yeah, that's right. Taking her so long, surely the great Biala must have better things to do than skulk around a tavern. You know the nobles in there must be fawning all over her. Wouldn't you take your time if you were in her slippers? Please, Biala is nothing but an upstart student with an unusually large portion of luck. Noble blood doesn't usually automatically grant a person noble taste. And he tasted all, they'd be slobbering all over the real prize out here on the... Hold your tongue. What's going on over here? Okay. Find Biala in there. Alright. Let's see what old Biala's all about. We found a quest. A main quest, too. That's exciting. I think I've done this quest. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I have seen this before.
Yes.
I would compare Lady Biala's exquisite presence to the light of dawn. I would never compare Lady Biala's lovely visage to anything so harsh as that. I think the reflection of moonlight is a still pond is more apt.
My lords are too kind, but you know, I'm finding it a titch stuffy in here. I believe I will step out for some air.
Let me fan you, my lady. Step aside, paupers. My fan is crafted from the feathers of the legendary phoenix.
Really, my lords, I have a needlepoint back at my apartments that I'm most eager to complete. If you'll excuse me.
Nonsense! Alright. Nincompoops. What a spectacle these men make of themselves. A dwarf woman wouldn't know how to handle such a situation. A gentle rap on the temple with the backside of an axe. Let's see if we can help her out, Nook. Alright.
I'm always... Lord Smedrick, as much as your poetry is alarmingly metaphorical, I still must insist that you speak to no one regarding your thoughts on my resemblance to a flower bud ready to open.
Alright. Bard and Persuasion. We can... first, I'll mix a small glass of water and wine. Second, deposit it in a man's pocket. Would that do me any good? We can be learning and research. We can... what do we want to do? We want to... Yeah, Helgenar, can you think of some way to scare off these ninnies? I believe I can, he says. Oh yeah, saunter on up here. Act like you didn't just die, nearly. Oh, we lost you. You got a frame. I don't know what's going on. That gem on your diadem, my lady, it's quite remarkable. We're in the middle of a convert. It is indeed. You have a discerning eye for stones. I would expect none less from your people. Thank you, my lady. But I wonder, did you know that such a gem often has a withering effect on those whom it is pointed? A kind of slow-acting magical poison. The bigger the gem, the worse the effect. Yours is the biggest I've ever seen. I feel that I did know that at some point, but somehow it slipped my mind. Let's take my leave. Okay, I'm not leaving. Oh, they're all sad with their brightly covered shirts.
That was neatly done.
Mm-hmm.
Who do I have to thank for my rescue?
Nook!
I am the Lady Biola of the Feldagug, darling of the court and spellweaver extraordinaire. But of course, you know all that.
I can't say that I do. You don't know me? How delightful. I'm the heir to Lord Lespin, or Lord Espin. What luck! This position of noble titles is practically a second career of mine. You must allow me to accompany you. I will make sure you find what you wish to know. Yeah, I'll take the help. Good. Try the palace first. The Hall of Records. Ah, excellent. Excellent. Okay. So, what are you all about? Oh, you got some bugs in your pockets, too. You got earrings? Okay. What kind of spells you got? You have lots of spells. You have second level spells. Well, you're kind of putting my healer to shame.
Go ahead.
Really putting my healer to shame.
I'm going.
Oh, hey, I leveled up.
I await your instructions.
That one is to go up, and I'm going to go into the Shady Dealings. And I mean, I'm carrying around a stave. I wasn't gonna do that, but I'm gonna go into it. And I am gonna go for the eyes some more. I don't know how much we can put into that, but I'm gonna put it all in there.
I'm listening.
Look, we need a place to sleep. What time is it? Oh, it's 5 in the morning now. Maybe we don't. Let's go get an inn. Let's go do it.
Can I help you?
I need a room. I can hire a guard. Basic room, 3 gold. Sure. I want that one. Yes, that one. Okay, what time is it? All right. Ooh, we slept in. Everyone still have their gold? One got robbed?
At once.
All right. Let me make sure you're not in, like, your, you know, where you're supposed to be. So, I'm gonna move you back here, and we'll put you there and there. Actually, he has a sword now, doesn't he? So we'll do like this. Yeah, that seems safe. Oops. So I want you to make sure you're aggressive. You can use your consumables if you want. You are I'll make you a battle mage, I think is what you were doing. I think I saw. Yeah. Did I fix this guy? Yeah. Okay. Let's go. There we go. Okay, so we're still trying to get that guy. Let's go over there since it's daytime. Let's see if we can meet this guy.
Off I go.
To the castle district. Let's go again. Load screen. My beard was handed down from my father, who got it from his father's father before him. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. That was a freebie. No Untitled points for that one. All right, get comfortable. Load screen time. We're going to pop in and we're going to have a chat with this guy who locks his doors at 11 p.m. like a crazy person. And get our, what is owed to us. No one asked for a dad joke. Well, you get it anyway. Oh, and now you get one? Oh. So, I was going by the gas station, and I noticed, air at the gas stations, it used to be free, and now it's like $2.50 a pump to fill your tires up. And do you know why? Do you know why? Inflation. It's not only is it hilarious, it's topical. It's actually true because I just went by. So it used to be 7-Eleven was always free gas, or free air, right? You go by 7-Eleven, it's always free air. But I went by my 7-Eleven the other day, and they're charging for air now. I thought, outrageous. What does this world come to? I have to pay for air now. I'm sorry. All right, where's this jerk at?
Once.
Diplomat's scribe. Where is he? Let me add him. Is this him? Lord Markham.
Yes.
My prize, buddy. Ah, there you are. I was hoping you would meet again soon. I was too. Apologies you had to wait for your reward, but I trust you will understand my situation. I have a weakness for certain vices, like keeping my money in my other pants. I can help you. What, say, 280 gold? That's half the value of the bracelet, and much more than any trader would have given you. I'll take the full value. According to your own estimate, 560 gold. If dodging Lord Durbat was more than the bracelet, you should be ready to pay that as well. I think that seems reasonable. I see you know something about haggling. Very well, here you are. Excellent. Can I get the Hall of Records? I think I got my way in now. I'm a regular visitor to the Hall of Records, so I'm familiar with the ridiculously swollen sense of self-importance. Let me quickly scribe you a note to show the guards. Hey, tell me about yourself, buddy. I don't really care, but I don't relish talking about myself. Excellent. Oh, no. I'm the last of the Markham line, who were once a great family among the Isilmerald nobility. Okay. Devoting my life to the diplomacy of the Zeta Suda. Yep. Okay. Thanks, buddy. What a nice guy. Don't mind if I, like, take a little peek, you know? Oh my God, I'm wearing my... Look at this guy. I'm wearing pajamas now.
There?
I'm in PJs. And we'll take just a little look around here. He's probably got some good stuff in there. 19 gold. Maybe I should sneak. What's that one? Dance of the Desert Wind. Yep.
I'm listening. I will lead.
I don't like to talk about myself. Well, when I was born. All right, let's go to the Hall of Records.
At once.
Wherever this place is. Over here. Say, aha, we have a pass. We get a note here that said how much greed increased over the day. What are we up to? We're up to 106. Oh, it didn't change any. It just changed that one day. Maybe I've done a little bit of greed, though. It's common. There's actually a friend of mine, says Biala. Yeah, we didn't even need a note. We got Biala here. Not holding you hostage or anything like that, is he? Not at all. Urgent business. Of course, my lady. Okay. I didn't even need a note. All right. All right. Oh, hey, the library. I told you at the beginning of the stream that we would be in... We'd be visiting it. I'm so excited I can't talk. We'd be visiting a library. And here we are. This guy's a jerk. Record keeper. Yeah, let's chat. My lady, it's good to see you. And you, record keeper? I know you're a busy man, so I'll get right to it. My friend Nook needs information about a certain nobleman. Very flattering. Also very correct. What do you want to know? Lord Espen, what happened to him? Dude, what happened to the estate? I know what happened to him. Sacked by Darren Gold, the savages. The king's scouts reported no survivors, and worse, some dangerous creatures have decided to make it their den. The crown cannot spare the manpower to clear them out, so I suppose it'll fall to the heir or heirs. What's the fate of him? Posture check. Dead, I'm afraid. Killed in a raid on his estate. Who claimed the estate? The disposition of the Espen estate is, of course, confidential. I'm legally bound to discuss the topic with no one who isn't directly concerned. That is to say, blood relatives only. I am the direct descendant. His son, in fact. I'm a dwarf. That's interesting. Espen did have an heir, a son named Aldnar, but there's no way for Aldnar to claim legacy since he quite decisively turned traitor into the crown. A matter of the patricide makes him, Dan on that account. Sympathies for your loss, by the way. I'm over it. What about the... Can you help me get my title? Espen never recognized you as his son when he was alive? If I knew there was going to be this many questions, I'd just stayed poor. No matter. We have a record of every noble title in line in knighthood in Isilmerald, right here in this building, going back centuries. I merely need to locate the correct document confirming your claim. Shouldn't take more than an hour, providing I don't get turned around in the stacks. Make yourself comfortable. Perhaps you'd like to peruse. Not really. We'll just wait here an hour. Oh, good. Yes. Oh my, oh my. Are you ill? I feel dreadful, my dear. Yes, I do. It's quite troubling. Very troubling. I feel sick myself of waiting. Since you're in such a hurry to hear the bad news, there is no record of your birth at all. What? Last hydrate. All gone. Oh no. Isn't it frightful? I don't recall that I've ever searched for such a record or found an error like this. The whole house rests on the concept of a complete genealogy of noble lineage from the highest of the high. His Majesty to the lowliest count. What's that mean to me? Let's set me aside this blow to my life's work, to my very being. Let's put that down and return to the very urgent requests. If you wish to claim the title on the estate of Lord Espen, you must find documented proof of your lineage. No such proof is available here. You must be found in the estate or nowhere. Return to me when I get it. Okay. You are no help at all. Go to the Espen Estate. All right, let's get out of this place. Espen Estate. That's not in this town, though. That's elsewhere, isn't it? Come here. What do you want?
Hello.
Come here. I forgot my scroll of invitation in the Hall of Records. A very important meeting shortly in the Royal Palace. I can't just barge in without it, can I? Make yourself useful. Go fetch it for me. What? You're hilarious.
At once.
Okay. Let's leave this town. How do we get out of here? I want to go... How do I get there? I want to go here. Because we probably have to go outside the town. Let's go back to the gates. Can I go there?
I await your instructions.
Let's go here.
Off I go.
Hamlin. Oh, Hamlin wants to speak to us. Sorry, Hamlin, I was ignoring you.
Hmm?
What do you want? You're going back to that old estate in the south, right? I want to accompany you. Why? Can't tell you, I'm afraid. Then I can't promise to take you along. Have it your way. I'm sure you'll realize anyway that you need my help.
I'm listening. There?
Make your empty threats all you want. We want to go here. We want to go... Really, we want to go here. Ah, perfect. Yeah, roll an insight on those things. Documents missing. This is... yeah, similar, like Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, that kind of thing. Need to wrap this up pretty soon. So we'll make it to the estate and see what's going on there, and then we'll wrap this thing up. And call it a day. But we'll check on that game after we're done here. But being sponsored at all, I don't want to go bouncing around to other games until we're done with this one. You know. But travel to my old home. I have fond memories of this place. I served some wine. I listened to my dad get stabbed. I saw a cat. That's about it. Taking names. I like the sound of that. Oh, they pushed the statue over. Ooh, the scorpion. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so fighting time. It does kick you out of fast mode when you get into fights, which I do like.
I await your instructions.
I'm already flinging my my things. I don't need to do anything. Hands off. She's throwing snowballs at things.
I'm listening.
I'm a little scared of big guy. As long as big guy doesn't bring little guys. Maybe I can maybe I can just like attract him.
I shall not flag until we prevail. Off I go.
Okay. No, see? Why does everything gotta chase me around? Little old me. There we go. Take that. Fear my rocks. You might want to patch that up. It seems a little unhealthy. There's a door. There was more of them, wasn't there? Ooh,
no one stands against steel.
Even she's up in melee now. Oh no! I didn't realize he was so low.
I'll make it. You're in my way.
Oh, I didn't realize I had you selected. What do you do? You do whatever you want.
Only I fear neither pain nor death.
Good, because it's probably gonna happen. I can loot him this time? Now I can loot him. I couldn't loot him before. Maybe I did loot. I guess I must have looted him. I just didn't realize I did. So, sorry, buddy. Oh, she's bleeding. Can you not bleed anymore, please?
Yes.
Can you heal her? Thank you. We might need a rest here.
I await your instructions.
Doesn't seem like a safe place to rest, though.
I will lead.
Okay, here we go. All right. These are odd-looking cats. Cats with a bite. with a bite on the other end. Oh yeah, Onishi, you like that one? That one's really good. I was surprised by that one. I wasn't expecting it to be as enjoyable. And the demo, did you win the demo yet? It's a long one. I went back and I watched someone else play it. And it's like an hour-and-a-half video with like fast forwards and stuff before they finally got to the win. So it's a long video or a long demo. Got the lift. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's on that one. They had the lift. You like toss the cubes out and they float up. Yeah, good stuff. It's dome romantic. All right, let's go to the haunted mansion. This doesn't sound very good. At once. Oh, they push the table around. Oh, these scorpions are everywhere.
I shall not flag until we prevail. I await your instructions.
Look, get him in the eye.
No one stands against steel.
Oh yeah, my rocks are tearing these guys up.
I'm listening. There?
He doesn't look so good. Are you gonna heal him? Big guy right there. Get the little guy first. Okay, I need to... this one. Get him in the eye. Good, we gotta heal. My cleric's up there, melee.
I will lead.
That's what she's supposed to be doing.
As you say.
Anything here to steal? No.
I fear neither pain nor death.
Oh, we got company. Look, we gotta deal with that guy. Do whatever you want to do. What's that? That's Stonewall. That's a cool spell. Summon a spider. Yeah, what didn't you do that? Okay. I need you being a little more helpful here. I'm gonna go summon some spiders.
You're in my way.
Nope. What else? Whoops. What else you got here? Summon a wolf. Yeah, what are you doing? What's going on over here?
You need only ask.
Okay. Ooh, level up.
I'm listening.
You can have... I don't know what you're doing. Down, fine. Warrior. And learn to use that axe. Ooh. Shattering shots. Prolonged berserk. Waylay. Disabling attack against a target aims to prevent their movement. Sure.
I will lead.
Oh, what is that?
I'm always ready.
Ride the lightning. Doesn't sound very helpful. Unbearable heat. You can't do that one. What else you got? Now you can throw more spiders out there. You can put a wall up. Let's put a wall right there. There you go. So we just have to deal with this guy. Get up, please. Okay. We got him. We don't feel very good. I'll take all that. No, there's more coming in. I'm gonna drink a potion.
Go ahead.
Yes. Do you have a potion?
What do you need?
You're a cleric.
Go ahead.
You're out of heals. Put your armor on.
Your time will come. I await your instructions.
This is a little bit on the ugly side.
There?
This is rough. What's going on over there? Oh, this is another scorpion, is it? I don't want to find any more scorpions. Oh, it's a person.
Hello. You there. A friendly face at
Beline.
last. Please, you must help me.
You're a ghost. What happened?
It was all down to Aldnar and his terrible soldiers. I was already on my knees. I had thought I would be taken prisoner. And when they saw I would earn them no ransom, perhaps they would release me, or they would sell me for a slave. But at least I would keep my life. But they simply cut me down, with less fuss than a scullery maid breaking a chicken's neck. Then they held a great feast over the still warm bodies. Even when his brigands had had their fill of mayhem, Aldnar egged them on. He wanted to see everything destroyed.
Hey, Broken Pixels, how's it going? There were foreigners with him as well, Rillo mercenaries and mages. When Aldnar was satisfied with the ruination of his legacy, he directed one of his wizards to open a portal. It was a bright and empty desert beyond. Strange beasts tramped through his gate, creatures from the Eastern Empires, I think. Why are you here? It was Winona. I linger here because my sister... Or Winona. Since my killer didn't have the courtesy to give me an easy end, my thoughts lingered on her. When we last spoke in our home in Durin Guld, as my belly bled into the straw, we had a fight, you see, a terrible row. Before I came here to work for Lord Espen, I thought I should hate her forever for what she'd done.
The last time I saw her, I was about to leave for the estate. Winnie brought me a gift, a golden conch shell, to make up for the hurt between us, and I refused her. I left it in Daron Gould, and promised myself I should never speak to her again. And now my bitter words have come true. What a fool. I must have that gift. I have to accept it and demonstrate my forgiveness. That is the only way I may find peace.
Belina, I'll get you that golden conch.
You will?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And please hurry.
Oh, okay.
The pain of wandering through this shambles does not lessen. It stings just as badly as the day I was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
The family home was in Daron Gould Center, on the east side of the guild hall. That is where you will find it.
No matter how many party members I have to throw to their deaths, I'll find that golden conch. Don't you worry. I got that from the book of Zap Brannigan.
You need only ask.
I don't really want to... There's something over there. Let's go look. Oh, it's another scorpion. We don't feel good. We can't handle anymore. What is it? Entangle twice per day. You don't have any
What
heals.
next?
You need heals.
Whatever you say.
You have one. Yeah, drink it. If anyone needs it, it's going to be you. I have a weak potion of healing. I'll drink that. What's that one? Berry juice. I'm not sure what that does, but here, drink it.
Ready to serve.
5 horse the user for 5 for 3 turns. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay. And then you can pacify. You should pacify one of them. Pacify the big guy, I think. Okay, look at the dire scorpions. Big guy coming in here yet?
Hmm?
There's something back there. Let's clear the rest of these out first. Ooh, ooh.
What next?
Pacify that scorpion.
Marati!
I'm gonna save that last one that she's got for the other guy. Hey, Soren, how's it going? You think we can, like, sleep in here? Oh, we can. Oh, well, look at that. That changes some things. We rested for 8 hours in here. I did not expect that to be a thing we could do. Okay. So we got all our spells back, right? Yeah, we got healing back. We got spells back. All right, now we can handle these. Let's go check out this room first.
I'm listening at once.
This is the bad room. Yeah, there's that. We gotta check that out. And then go upstairs. I think I can lure him back here.
As you say.
Yep, come on.
If you dare face me.
Ouch, ouch, oh, ouch, oh, ow, oh. Help me out.
Rakana Zakti! Rakana Zakti!
Your time will come.
All right. So we can rest often. This is much easier than I thought. Well, it's not easy, but it's much better than I thought it was going to be. Much better than it originally was. I'm going to rest again. Get that bleed off. Get those heals back.
Off I go. There?
Okay, let's go up here. Collapsed Brock. Okay, let's go here. We've got a birth record. Hey, that's what... Wow. It's so convenient. It's right there for us. I was hoping we get to go through that portal and jump into the desert land. Doesn't seem so. Deliver it to the Hall of Records. All right. We're just losing party members along the way, but, you know, it happens. That solves everything. We go out, we turn the record in, we say, hey, we are the rightful rulers of this place. And they say, well, there's a catch. You got to go get this first. But this is probably the best place to wrap this stream up. So we'll do that. So we'll as soon as it's done loading, we'll wrap it up and call it a night. If we get this thing to load for us. I think we're just going back to... Oh, we're going back outside, aren't we, where the statue was? And our dead friend. Let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go. When it's possible to rest in the wild, nothing beats a good night's sleep in a king-size room. I wonder what that does differently. Maybe it's just safer? Or does it actually help us out? Maybe we get more rest, because I wasn't fully healed. You can see I'm not fully healed.
At once.
Maybe that's what it does for us. I don't know. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to leave you dead on the ground there, but...
I shall not flag until we prevail. Oh. Off I go.
Go for the eyes.
No one stands against steel.
I said go for the eyes. Must be out of arrows.
Yes.
Fancy shields laying around here. I need that money. Alpinus, thanks for the follow.
I'm listening. There?
Yeah, they took all the water from the fountain. Those monsters. Where's our way out? This one? Okay, then we head back over there. It's a big map. There's a Zeta Suda lands, but people are attacking us are like down here. Actually, I don't know where they're from. If it's a different map. I wonder if it's... Oh, yeah, because this is just Yerangul, so I guess we're multiple maps. All right. Anyway, this is a good place to wrap it up, so let's do that here. I'll go ahead and save it, though. Oh, it's the last game I played. Oh, didn't do the Necromancer. Hey, yeah. I thought that Biala, I thought I had her before. Capital Nook. All right. So, I'll pull up the Steam page here and show off that stuff. But yeah, Black Geyser Couriers of Darkness is if you get this before the day it comes out, with the 20, which is the 17th. Sorry, 17th of March. It's 25. It's going to go up to 30 whenever it comes out for release here in 2 days. Yeah, there's a Steam page. And thanks again for sponsoring this. Great Potion Technologies and V Publishing. But we're going to wrap it up here. So thanks for hanging out in the stream. And we'll call it a day.